All right. We're here with Massacre Girl. I know it's a really weird one. I don't even know why it's a legendary, but it is. So we're going to try it. Um, the goal of this commander is to just kind of surprise your opponent with it and just get him good, because it is kind of like a soft sweeper in the command zone. Pretty good against mono white, then all the aggro kind of things, much like Nicol Bolas just being a decent blocker, making them lose a card in hand. I think if this can deal with the board, we're happy. Not to say we're still running every single sweeper one would run if they're like monoblock regardless, but just having a guaranteed one seems alright. I think I said this before, but I was playing against the Esper Fairy chick, and they made a bunch of fairies, and then this procs every time something dies, so it procced 1,000,000 times off the first set of things it killed, so it was like, give everything -1/-1, and there was 10 things that died, 10 fairies, so it was like, give everything -10/-10 after that, and it swept the board. With that being said, we're not playing any 1-drops, like Stitcher's Supplier, or there's a couple others that are decent, just to guarantee that you have at least a 1. But I think we're still going to give it a shot here. And obviously, as one does, and I'm back on it because we're mono black, we're trying A-Acererak Paradox Engine. Hence the name of the deck here, Massacererak. It actually sounds cool. Massacererak. Oh man, say that 10 times fast. That's some ASMR right there for you. I'm not big on Professor Onyx or Thought Distortion, but we're mono black, and if we're ever against a counterspell deck, it seems as though they tend to not counter your tutor, and if you tutor for Thought Distortion, they can't counter that part. So it seems decent enough. I'm running a lot of artifacts, so we've got Mystic Forge in here, and Karn, like soft card draws and the like. A lot of removal, a lot of sweepers, nothing too fancy. Any strategy with the least amount of creatures, you'll know. Your boy Beasley's on it, so we're doing that. Ulamog might wind up coming in here instead of who knows what, something that might just be underperforming, like Phyrexian Obliterator. but for now we're not running Ulamog. Yeah, the lands don't have to be fancy. I can probably replace this. Well, I don't know. We have Blood in the Snow. If it wasn't for this card, I'd just use normal swamps. Just because of that one card, Redained or something, that makes the swamps come in tapped, your snowlands. Which is played in every white deck, so something to take note of if you're just willing to do. I mean, you can still play Blood in the Snow and not reanimate something. In fact, most of the times I do play Blood in the Snow, I don't reanimate anything, so. But that's just me. If you're a more creature-centric deck, then I guess you wouldn't be playing Blood in the Snow anyways. I don't know, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Trying the deck of many things. I like this card sometimes, and then sometimes I don't. But right now I do, so it's in here. And I think that's it. We're trying Ornithopter just because it's another 2-mana ramp spell, and I think as mono black that might be important enough. I mean, I'm even running Dark Ritual. Might be important enough to just do more aggressive things early enough to have them matter. Especially against aggro. If I can do a turn 3 Obliterator off of a ramp spell that isn't Guardian Idol because it's colorless, I think that's worth it. Ominous Traveler is kind of the same as A-Acererak, where you just... Whoops. Hold on. You just cast... It won't let me center the card for some reason. You just cast... Let me do it the normal way. You cast this with Mana Rocks, and you get to pick it up, right? So you can tap out, cast it, play the card you've randomly generated, and pick it up over and over. And I believe the win condition of that infinite loop, because it happened to me once, was Dominating Vampire, which is the first of 15. Because if you keep going, you'll eventually have so many Dominating Vampires, they start giving themselves haste, and then you basically have infinite 3/3s. It's one of those, if you're familiar with what's it called? The Four Horsemen in Legacy or whatever. It's like a conclusional win condition or something, non-guaranteed or whatever, because it could theoretically take 10,000 years, but it's a 1 in 15 or a 1 in 5 or something like that. So, you know, you can technically take forever, but it's not true. I mean, you're gonna get it eventually. Also, your opponent will probably just scoop because at the very least you're playing infinite creatures. And so we're gonna try that one as well. I don't think it's as interesting as A-Acererak, but it is 1 mana cheaper, which means if I've got the Paradox Engine with just one less untappable spammy mana source, it's totally doable. Now, with that being said, I might drop one of these two. Actually, just looking at the deck now, because we have a lot of mana rocks, and we have Cling to Dust. Graveyard Hate isn't terribly important. We could try to drop one of these for another artifact that just taps for mana. I think I like that. Yeah, and I think Claws is a little bit weaker. Let's just add a random mana rock here. I don't know which one. It doesn't matter too much, I'm sure. Minigeode Scries. People like this one. I'm not trying the Tome and Legends. Yeah, we'll just try the Scry one. Where is it? I thought this was the Scry one. There you are, right there. Yeah, we'll just do that one. Alright, enough about that. Enough there. Like, comment, and do be subscribing so I can validate my existence here. And we will play some Massacererak. Massacre Bomb. Who doesn't like a Massacre Bomb? I like a Massacre Bomb. Thus, by extension, you should like a Massacre Bomb. Ninja Turtle 11. That's a spicy name. I don't think there's 11 Ninja Turtles, though, so my opponent... Alright, so it's blue-black. We have time, but that doesn't mean we have a good hand. No, I like it. I like it enough. I like it enough. Oh, we're on the play. Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm still used to not being on the play. Excuse me. Alright, so we play this, pass turn. Oh, that's unfortunate. I guess I'm playing this in passing, letting my opponent play their commander, which usually when I see this card, I'm not scared of it. So let's see if they... No. I can't kill... Well, I'm just going to do this. Yeah. Just to surveil one. This is a card draw card. Do I have time? I think I have time. Yeah, I think I have time for that card. It draws a card almost immediately. I almost want to tap it instantly to attempt to get a land, but I don't think that's necessary. I think we just pass and then leave up Heartless Act. Though killing their commander's not a good idea. They can just recast it. Amass card advantage, wizard class. Okay, that's fine. I feel like they should be going for their commander. I don't know whether or not. Maybe because we're mono black, they expect a boatload of removal. It's not unreasonable. Okay, draw. I think this is the first. Oh, we hit a land too. Ay. All right. I'm going to go blank. My opponent. Let's see what happens. Hey, we hit 2 lands. How exciting! All right, so we pass. We would have hit a land too. That sucks. So we're like sort of a land behind. Not a big deal though. No pressure. Shock themselves. 6/7 mana. Oh god. Tome with it. Okay. We both kind of have situational commanders, sort of, except there's like draws cards. Might be a problem here. They also might have counter spells, which is also a bit of an issue. Okay. Alright, we don't really have anything to do. think it's fine to draw. I'm not going to cast Deck of Many Things and then not be able to use it. I think it's better to just draw. We have a lot of discard spells in my deck too. Okay, I almost want to cast Elspeth's Nightmare. It doesn't seem to have any targets, so we're just going to run this out here. Killing their opponent, my opponent's commander at instant speed is also a bit useless. So, all right. Totally Infinite might be an issue. Maybe, I don't know. I'm gonna do 2 lands in Sanctum. See what happens. I did it really fast though. That might be an issue. I should have slowed down. Alright. Not the end of the world though. This card is not that big of a deal. It's not like they're 5 color, so the shrine doesn't stack too high. It's not a big deal. I really wish I drew a land. Kinda wishing I drew a land here. Opponent's hand is full of nonsense. Let's get rid of the card that can easily kill us. I can kill their commander and then like make them sacrifice the Wizard's class or the Sanctum. Probably sack the Wizard's class though. Oh, maybe Sanctum, because Wizard's class has not drawn 2 cards yet. They didn't level this card up yet. Or, oh, they did. They did, excuse me. I'm just a boomer. Alright, so, yeah, it makes sense to sack that. Alright. No counter spells, though. That's nice. Graveyard Trespasser. This card sees play in Pioneer. So, maybe that's just a reason to run it in my deck. Just like mono black. Just worth it, but I'm not. Primal Amulet. It needs how many charge? 4 charge counters? Okay. What did they eat? It doesn't matter. Okay, found a land. I can minus Liliana, then have it die to the lightning bolt. I can just plus to make a zombie. This is discard a card to interact with. I could bait my opponent by just playing this and make them bolt this. I have options. What's the least relevant? I think I'm just going to play this and make a zombie. Because at the very least, they kill the zombie, and then I like, still draw a card, and Liliana is not dead. I have Duress and removal for this, so that's fine. I can probably pitch the Blood in the Snow to the Graveyard Trespasser. So they can Heartless Act, and then Lightning Bolt, and put Liliana 1. Yep, and the same thing here. Draw a card like we want it. Wow, the first game, Sunset Pyramid, drew 3 cards. Look at that. Yep, they eat something. It'd be funny if Sanctum kills us. You don't tend to see this card played in like non-5 color really at all. But like at the least 3 color, but I don't know. I guess that means they have the 2 blue and the other black one in their deck. I don't think draining your opponent 1 life at a time is how you win the game, so... We could be worried about Force Spike, which would be terrible because they can randomly generate it. Bit of an issue. Okay. Doesn't indicate double Lightning Bolt. They did tap out on their own turn, so I can play another 6-minute card. Barring I don't draw a land, which I did not. Nowhere to go but up here. I want to kill this, but I also don't want to discard. I guess I'm going to discard no matter what. Yeah, I can discard Cling to Dust, probably. But I think Blood in the Snow is an easier one to just do it with. I don't think we're going to need that, at least not currently. If they ever get Devotion, we're in a bit of a pickle, I guess. And Check for Traps is a little bit better than Duress here. I'll just cast that one first. Double Fog? Oh, they have 2 fogs at hand. Kind of useless. Nice to see. Nice to see, though. Alright, so we're going to eat the Power Word Kill. For a land? No. Yes, actually, yes. Alright, good. This is a land I almost want to hold on to, but I think it's fine just playing it. I want to play my lands. Lets me scry too with the Sunset Pyramid, which is my favorite thing in the world. They can blink their commander, which is obviously another reason to deny ability to do that, but I can't seem to do that. No, I don't have any way to stop that. I can give them Time Warp, but I can also just give them Bone Shards, which lets them kill. Was that wrong? The extra turn isn't all terrible. Yeah, they took the way to kill Liliana, which is good for us because that means Atris actually dies and they don't blink it. And I'm sure they're going to immediately kill Liliana here. Don't have much of a choice. I think that's the reasonable thing to do. They can sacrifice... It has to be a creature, right? Yeah. Ooh. Oh, you can pitch a card. Okay, it got way worse. I thought you had to sacrifice a creature. Okay, that was obviously bad. Because my opponent gets to do this again. No extra turn, though, but still, obviously, I thought this would be dead. Consign to Oblivion. Bounce something... Alright, I'll just hide the 2 lands. Hey, they got the lands. Nice. Nice. Opponent's probably not used to someone that is on their P's and Q's. Alright, so we're going to keep the Swamp. 6. No, we don't really need it, do we? No, we don't need it. I almost don't want to kill their commander, but I drew a land anyways. Yeah, I basically have to kill their commander, otherwise it's going to be an issue. I wish I didn't have to kill it with this. I could just play this in minus. If my opponent randomly generates a lightning bolt, whatever I do is dead anyways. I might as well just do this here. If I expect Devotion to be triggered between all the blue cards, I can just go ahead and not do anything. I think Scrying is better than Duress, given that I only know of like one less card. I think this is fine. It's also a card I can get rid of to this Oblivion and keep my Ujin. Yep, that doesn't surprise me. Looks like we lose our whole hand. Yeah, now we lose our whole hand. That's really, really annoying. Oh, I guess we don't, because they didn't copy it. Maybe a bit of a mistake there. They spent the only mana that doesn't copy the discard spell. I don't know why. Definitely a mistake there. Well, maybe. I don't know. Up in the air, I guess. This is the last mana rock we need to spam A-Acererak if we ever get there. So I think that's fine. Can play this. Can plus it. I think it's reasonable to just blow up the... yeah, this. It removes some devotion from the opponent. Also makes it so they... I'm not going to swing. They have a man land. I don't want them to just easily kill Ujin. But yeah, now Thoth is far away from doing anything. Double bolt. Of course. I mean, even Swords of Plowshares would have been fine, but of course they randomly generated Lightning Bolt. Why wouldn't they? Second Lightning Bolt, too. Gotta love it. Oh, and they get to flicker this, so they get to do it twice. Actually, let's do that. That's fine. Oh, wow, they picked the 2 bad ones, too. Look at that. Nice. The second time that's happened to them. Let's see if we can do it again. I can't kill this, though, so I don't know what to do now. Kind of out of gas. It's just irritating. Never to surrender. I'll let them keep Gear Hulk. They seem to pick, like, I don't know. Never surrender is an issue. Alright, no, they can actually, okay. It's not, it's similar, but... Alright, so we can get one piece of the A-Acererak combo, but not both. Probably a reason to just cast both. Or just get one of them. 6, 7, 8... 1, 2, 3... Hold on. 4, 5... 4, 5, 6, 7... We have 7 mana after we cast this. So, let's see what we can get. Thought Distortion messes up everything in their hand, but nothing in their hand matters. I don't really care. Eldritch Reborn is actually really good. They don't seem to have an answer to it. They are blue-black. Yeah, I think that's really good. Is there another thing? No, I think Eldritch Reborn is just good in this spot. Whoop. We've seen no counter spells yet. And then I can scry on my opponent's end step again. Oh, the Sunset Pyramid's doing work. It's doing work. Yes. Alright. I think the only damage we've had is from this Stone Fangs. It probably won't matter, though. Probably. Probably. Scry's on top. Not good news. It means they know what the card is, so when they cast their commander, they'll always pick it. Right? Because they want it. Doesn't do anything. Doesn't even fire up the manland. Huh. I feel like firing up the manland's free. Unless one of these two cards is so important that they can't tap that low. Don't need any more mana rocks. Definitely don't need more lands. I can eat something with Cling to Dust instantly and still cast it. So I'll eat, I guess, Time Warp, just in case they pick that up for some weird reason. Don't really use my own graveyard. Just exile the non-land permanents first, but it doesn't really matter. Alright, so play that. And now that's way less likely I find something to hit, I'll just leave it up. I could do it again, though, but I'll just wait. Yep, I feel like they should have cycled that on their own turn, given the amount of mana they had. Still have yet to see a counterspell. It also makes sense to maybe just dump the fog. Maybe? Just cast it. Okay, or they just draw that card. Okay. You bounce the Fire Mines. Okay. Gonna do this now so I can still scry one. Okay, that's not great. Hullbreaker is not all that terrifying. Really. It's annoying, but a lot of the stuff I have in play, you really just don't want to bounce. We do take 7, though. Yep. They're certainly going to bounce Eldest Reborn so I don't draw... I don't reanimate something that's an issue. Or they just don't do that. Okay, that's kind of weird. Let's find out what their game plan is. Another land, go away. I'm not going to upkeep Scry. Okay, well, I have that piece of the combo. I can reanimate Gearhulk. I guess I don't have a choice. Given what I know about, the best bet, right? Yeah, I mean, it's the only thing that matters. I guess I don't have a choice. They also cannot counter this because the Eldritch Reborn trigger one in the stack. They can't stop the Gearhulk. If they steal the Gearhulk back to their hand, that's fine. Huh, very surprising. Also a very, very good Gearhulk. Okay, so we cast... Let's float here. Cast Paradox Engine. This isn't relevant if it resolves. It does. Okay, so I can tap this, untap the Mind Stone. They have removal for Gearhulk, not really relevant. The Manland does start to kill us, but they haven't actually used it yet. Kind of surprising. I'll probably use our Gearhulk to block, though. Weird, they just didn't do anything. We just need A-Acererak. Yep, that's fine. Scrying is almost the same as drawing, so I'll just scry. Nah, I'll just put it at the bottom. Because I'm probably going to cycle it anyways, so might as well save myself the mana. Scrying is kind of the same as drawing if you put it to the bottom. So, just getting rid of my bad draw and keeping the Mind Stone seems reasonable. Okay, I can languish this. Seems a little loose. I can just do nothing. I think I'm just going to crack the Mind Stone now. Sorin the Girthless. I almost want to plus this. Minusing it just dies to the Chupacabra. I think I'll just plus it to amass card advantage. I should have tapped the Firemind Vessel there. That's my bad. Yeah, Massacre Girl's not looking too good. They have not played anything with 1 toughness, but that's not too surprising. Scheming Symmetry. I can't really give my opponent the best card in their deck, right? Seems like a little bit of a suicide pack there. I mean, I can get A-Acererak and bank on not losing to whatever they get. I guess? Alright, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to cast our commander just to have it in play. And then we're going to Scheming Symmetry to put A-Acererak on top. But it doesn't just kill them, is the problem. I don't have... I cracked the Mind Stone 1 turn too, like, early. I don't have 3 mana to loop infinitely. I need 3 mana. I think I can just wait, maybe. I think that's fine. We could just die. I think we might be dead this turn cycle. Take 7, kill that. Take 9, and then Scheming Symmetry doesn't do anything. Okay, well, stealing Massacre Girl is kind of useless. Oh, you steal Paradox Engine? Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we're off that game plan. Not too surprising, though. Really doesn't... it doesn't do anything for them, so that's fine. They're just getting rid of it. It's kind of weird. People seem to be scared of this card, and then like it doesn't wind up doing anything, and they still just get rid of it. So it was weird to me, but okay. We also lose Massacre Girl, and they can flicker Hostage Taker, but I'm going to have to languish regardless. Hopefully they do take Massacre Girl and not one of my artifacts, but we don't necessarily need either artifact at this point, because we're not trying to cheat out a bunch of mana for any goal. We don't have Ulamog or anything like that. They steal my Sunset Pyramid. Oh, that's spicy. I would have taken the Vessel there. But I guess I have 10 mana. It doesn't do anything, yeah. That makes sense. Alright, so they don't get to cast it, though. I get it back. Kind of spicy. Is there a reason to swing first? Not really. I'm not killing him with damage. And if this doesn't resolve, I'd like to obviously have Massacre Girl back as a blocker. So I'm just going to cast this. I get Sunset Pyramid back with a bunch of counters on it, so a little bit of a strange decision by the opponent. I can Symmetry right now for something and then immediately cast it. I guess I will? I don't feel like I have a choice. My opponent gets the best card in their deck, though. Just like Talisman, this is just really not great. Bolus's Citadel is alright. Oh, I can get Gonti. Oh, that's 4D chess right there. I get Gonti and I can actually steal whatever they put on top. Oh, that's actually really, really good. Oh, Gonti as a Symmetry play is great. Especially when you get to immediately draw the card. Yeah, that's really good. Huh? Okay. Yep, so they put a card on top. We draw the card we picked. Then I play said card, steal whatever they put on top. Alright, come on. Something really good. Our opponent gave us a Wink Edition? Ulamog? I don't know, they have 10 mana. Okay, I highly doubt they put Counterspell on top. But given the order, it might be one of... I think this is the card they put. That's kind of weird. I don't have a thing to reanimate, do I? No, I don't have a thing to reanimate. I could just take Counterspell. My opponent would... If that's the card they chose, they'll know about it. But I think I'm just going to take it. I can cast it immediately, right? Yeah, with the Fire Mind Vessel. Shut down something. I don't know. Gonti has Death Touch. It prevents... It's getting hit from the Hall of the Storm Giants, but they have a way to obviously just kill it with the Yehennies. I'd rather not counter that. Return. Okay, they eat my Cling to Dust. Wasn't really doing anything, so that's okay, that's fine. Honden of Discard when I don't have any cards in hand. Also kind of fine. Alright, cool. You gonna bounce your zombie? Oh, rip. Okay, so I can attack my opponent's hand. I can play Massacre Girl again as a beater. Can simply just draw. Thought Distortion... It attacks my opponent's graveyard. I don't know. It's not getting any better. Shrine's about to kill me. Now it will start to kill me because they have 2 shrines in play. Baleful Mastery. I'd rather not die to the Hall of the Storm Giants. So I'm going to just not do that. Because we take 7 there if I lose my blocker. And my opponent is a tentative. But it looks like we're just going to lose now because they can cast their commander again and then we're in a bit of a pickle. Yeah, Mono Black doesn't have a lot of enchantments. Really, any enchantments. Enchantment removal. And we're seeing that now. I really don't think the Hall of Storm Giants was the relevant card, though. I think we were going to die without it. I think we would have died had we not cast it anyways. Like, it just doesn't matter. Opponent, yet again, choosing the 2 instead of the 1. That's funny. I think I've gotten them good 3 times. Feels good. Okay. I mean... Oh, right. Pre-combat. You hit me for 2. Meat Hook Massacre. Can this blink anything but creatures? No, just creatures. Okay, I can kill their commander. Let's see what's under here. We drew 6 cards from If Sunset Pyramid. Alright, I guess we're just hoping we hit Approach the second sign, I guess? And then cast it twice? Oh my god, we hit it. There's no way this is good enough. Discard this. Cast this. Gain 7. No attack. Alright, approach the second sun or bust, I guess. Oh no. Oh jeez. We haven't seen any counter spells, right? The one we saw we actually stole. Oh boy. Oh dear. Okay, they're cracking now. That's kind of weird. I don't like it. Stop. They already have Ulamog mana. I don't know what this is for. Clone Crafter. That's okay. They did not float off of Arcane Signet. What a boomer. What a boomer. They stole my Phyrexian Obliterator. Okay, didn't float off of Arcane Signet again. What a boomer. Could have played Key first and had that for like infinite mana. Now they don't because they cast all their spells first. Probably won't matter, but something to take note of. Their commander is Menace for some weird reason. But I think we have like 1 or 2 more turns regardless. Doesn't really matter. Almost have a good Massacre Girl here too. Just don't have the 1 toughness creature. I can scry on my upkeep. I don't think that's worth it. Maybe it is? Maybe it is. We have enough mana to just do it, so why not? Do it and cast literally any card in my deck. Alright, I'll keep them with Argyle's Bloodfast. In fact, I'll do this. Because they're gonna... Yeah. No, wait. No, I'll do this. I'll give them the 2 face-down cards that are bad. My opponent has almost always picked the 2 cards for some reason. Oh, not this time. Yeah, we're gonna scry on upkeep. Remove the stop. Alright, Tutor? Tutor. No! No! Alright, so we cast this, and we block, double tap, dead, 5, 6, 7, 8. We are officially dead unless my opponent, for some weird reason, gets Omega Greedy with their Obliterator. Which I don't think is going to happen. Dang it. Key of the Archive almost just yanked this game out for us, too. I should have played the land because I knew I was going to discard it, but it doesn't matter. We're dead regardless. Just make my opponent do it. Okay, my opponent has their own approach. Sure. What's going on? Yep, fine, sure. Put that on the bottom, yep. My opponent tapped the Prismatic Primal Amulet land, thinking that when you copy Primal Amulet, you get the automatic win. A lot of people don't understand how this card works. You have to actually cast it from hand the second time, and the copied card was not... Wait a minute. Oh, no, yeah, no, that makes sense. Yeah, because they did not cast the second copy. If Primal Amulet specifically said cast another copy, then they would have won, because the second one to resolve was the original one, having been cast from hand. But Primal Amulet land just copies it, so they don't automatically win. Methinks, me believe. All right, 0-1. That was a long game too. Kira, that's the yep. So this is a decent one against Massacre Girl. I really expect them to play a 1 toughness creature at some point. Another good thing about they have Sphinx of Foresight. Okay, you may reveal this card from your opening hand and scry 3 in your first upkeep. That's adorable. They topped all 3 cards. They topped all 3 cards, ladies and gentlemen. All 3. Alright, so if they have a Curiosity or something, which I kind of think they do, given the fact that they kept everything, I'd like to power word kill this. Looks like they don't. Chart of Course is annoying as well, and can't really do anything about that. We mill Obliterator, probably useless. Deck seems like it's all flyers. Opponent doesn't do anything. We will play, I guess, Letter of Acceptance? No, I think simply attempting to draw more than 1 card a turn is better. I didn't expect that to resolve. Brazen Borrower? Nope, just a flash creature, huh? Sure. No, just a cantrip. Well, you kept all 3 on top and only drew 1. So you can only anticipate 2 of the 3 you've kept. And you have to put the other at the bottom. Kind of strange to see. If you like the next 2 cards, I wouldn't cast this. Okay. And they put 1 on the bottom that they kept on top. Kind of weird. If they knew that was their sequence of line. Or sequence of play there. Very strange. You don't tend to see mono blue with it not being like heavy counter spell too. That's kind of different. I like it. Okay, so land, Letter of Acceptance, and I guess leave up removal spell again? We don't really care to get milled. In fact, this card is actively bad for them because milling your opponent in every scenario is just not a good idea. I think it's better to just leave this up and pass. Put a counter there. I can cling to dust. I can power word kill if they do something spoopy. That's kind of spoopy, but not like Omega spoopy. I'll forgo the damage over and over. Looks like they have some kind of spell pierce. Okay. Oh, opt? No, Spectral Sailor. Okay, same thing, but just slightly better. Gotcha. Draw some cards. I can kill this. I can Massacre Girl at this point. We have Sunset Pyramid again. Again, we're just digging violently for the penultimate answer to this nonsense. I'm going to deny their ability to draw multiple cards a turn, because when they activate it, they draw more than one. I believe Midnight Clock draws them 14 with the Ageless Insight in play. I think. Pretty sure that's how it works. Opponent has Hall of Storm Giants like the last opponent, because of course they do. Might be a problem. 2 lands. Okay. Whoop. I can get A-Acererak. I can get... See, I don't want to tutor for one piece until I have another one like naturally drawn. I have double tutor. I guess that's fine. I can Scheming Symmetry and then draw A-Acererak. Or Paradox Engine. Doesn't really matter which one. I can also just get Gonti again, but I can't... Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I can't immediately cast it, so I don't like doing that. Oh. Apparently this is worth countering. I'm not going to lie, I did not expect that. Okay. Guess I'll just pick it back up. Alright, well now I'll just go tutor for something else. And their opponent's tapped out. I get Liliana. Answer the board a bit here. Hall of Storm Giants is kind of annoying. But I think Liliana is still a decent one to get. And then I'll just pass. I don't have an answer to Midnight Clock, which is probably going to draw them, like, again, 14 cards or whatever. Kind of want to see just another creature here. And then maybe one big enough that you have to, like, tap out. So I can just play Liliana. But if that gets countered, we're in a bit of a pickle. But I can't really afford to attempt to not cast this. I mean, it was the thing I got, so you have a counterspell. I guess they just lose. They don't. Alright. Bounce spell, maybe? It is a bounce spell. Huh. They countered their own they countered their own bounce spell. The first thing that targets it gets countered, they countered their own spell. Hey, hello. Hey, alright, so now at this point it seems like they're banking on Midnight Clock flipping. I just literally can't stop it, no matter how you slice it. I'm not even gonna try, but let's play this. Can play Forge first. Now we're gonna just run this out, kill our opponent's commander. I think that's fine. I'd like to start gaining some kind of life. And the Midnight Clock is not flipping yet, so I'll just play this. So I can just start gaining a little bit of life back. Offset the Phyrexian Arena. See how it goes. Oh boy. Storm Fleet Aerialist. So this Midnight Clock is making me feel good, because it seems as though it's not going to get anything absolutely insane, given what I'm seeing. Alright, I actually drew an answer to this, which is actually really good. Fleet enters the battlefield. Alright, it's just a 1-2 forever. Fine. Opponent pitches a Terramator. They could have simply cast this. They chose not to. Soul Guide Lantern? Okay. I think Blink of an Eye is the most annoying card when they shuffle everything back in. Can't do anything but go up with this. I'll do that. I guess I'll swing first. See what happens. Probably nothing. The priority could be held just for Midnight Clock. Kind of weird they didn't cast this. I don't know why. They really wanted to leave up a bunch of mana. If I go to blow this up, they get a bunch of Midnight Clock cards regardless, because they can activate at instant speed. Yeah, so they draw 14 even if I kill the Teferi's Ageless Insight. It's good to know about. Yeah, we'll run this out then. See what's on top. These have reach. The spiders have reach. Everything our opponent's doing is flying. I can draw draw 1 with this for 2 mana, 1, 2, 3. Can't cast it though. I can play this as a land. Oh, I can't. I've already played a land. Okay. I don't know, get into my opponent's head, draw a card right now. Land is on top. Already have a land. I guess we just pass. Alright. Do you activate your Midnight Clock now? You do not. Okay. So you draw 14. But again, the cards they have don't seem to be like heavy counters and a bunch of weird flyers so far. So this isn't terribly frightening. They also have to go to discard. They can't cast their commander either, so everything that they play I can probably kill. We'll see. Also make Scheming Symmetry better as they've drawn a chunk of their deck. Might have already drawn like the best cards, so it just makes this better for me and not them. Can also just dig for Gonti. My opponent doesn't do anything that is insane. Okay. Well, this isn't dying right now because we have Eldritch Reborn. They don't want it to die. Ninjutsu clone thing. Okay. Still doesn't die. Do you have anything to reanimate? I have an Obliterator coming. They did play a non-flyer. That was a lot of mana, too, for something that wasn't really all that great. Sure, that's a 2-3, yeah. Alright, that was, yeah. Midnight Clock surprisingly didn't do much. Given how they... Wait. No, that works, that works. Alright, we're gonna crack this. Because they attack this turn. I'm gonna get rid of that. Hey, that's pretty good. Opponent has to discard 5 cards. Probably a bunch of lands. But they're tapped out. And I do not have a Liliana to make them get rid of both these creatures, but I have a removal spell next to... I mean, do I even care about this? Not really. Oh, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay. Agonizing Remorse seems pretty good. This is a 0-4 for us. This is just a 3-1 do nothing. This is a 5-5 beater, which they can never block. Prevents this from ever swinging. Then we're to go up. Play a land. This is a good Massacre Girl thing. We have a 1, 2, 3, 4. I can kill everything, including this, which is kind of depressing. Well, either way, I'm swinging. See what they do. I might sweep the board with Massacre Girl, though. I do draw 5 cards. Because Liliana, I do draw a bunch of cards. We can draw the cards just like you up on it. Why did they not block Murderous Rider? I feel like that was a good idea to block that. There's really no reason not to. But they didn't. Okay, so I can Massacre Girl, sweep the board. Hall of Storm Giants is an issue from then on. I can simply just kill this with the Feed the Swarm. I believe more information is better before I make any kind of decision. Don't care, don't care. Kind of annoying, but also just kind of more card draw, don't care. Okay, Mind Flayer can die by other means. In fact, yeah, we're going to take the dragon. If they Mind Flayer anything we do, we can Massacre Girl. If they Mind Flayer Massacre Girl, we can just kill it with this. I feel like I want to Massacre Girl the chance I get. And this is a chance we do. So we have a 1, a 2, a 3, well, another 2 and a 5, but everything procs and everything dies. Opponent's tapped out. No, yeah, alright, that's fine. No Pact Negation, that's fine. We lose the Obliterator to our own means, but that's fine. Hey, Matt, what up? Yeah, not super late. Oh, 49 minutes. You got time. You got time. All right, so we sweep the board with Massacre Girl. You've just showed up in time for us to cast Massacre Girl for the first time, and have it draw 5 cards, which is really cool. All right. And discard a swamp. I'm not going to Scheming Symmetry, an ideal card for our opponent. Have a land already, so we can get rid of both of these and this. Okay. Oh, I'm sure everyone's well. Alright, so they did exactly what we wanted them to do, which is steal our commander, which doesn't do anything. It doesn't have haste. Luna lives. We get to kill Mind Flayer, and they're back to square one. Leaving up, I guess, Anticipate, which we don't typically care about. Bolas' Citadel is pretty good. Can't really use it, though, because we're at 9 with an arena in play. I kind of have to kill this, which puts us to 4. I think I have to kill that, though. I don't know where to go, but up. Let's do that first. I think I have to kill this Mind Flayer. Go to 4. Can be kind of sketchy. I can just maybe ignore this. No, we take 4 damage from the Menace card regardless. I can just play this and make two ones that block decently. That's fine. I think. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe just can get away with not killing Mind Flayer. Seems like a good idea. Cast Mind Stone, cost 1 mana basically. Yeah, play this as a land. I really want to kill this Mind Flayer, but it is 5 life. It's not even doing that much, right? But I feel like if I'm going to die out of nowhere, it's because Mind Flayer stole that. Could be an issue here. I can gain some life back with Cling to Dust. Okay, we're just going to kill it. We'll go to 4. Get my stuff back here. Opponent anticipates. Yep. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 mana untapped. We can leave up Cling to Dust, which is probably a good idea, so I don't die. Just make sure. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes. Okay. We have all the mana in the world here. Just nothing to go crazy. I think we're gonna put Ulamog in. Ujin. Nope. I said it right the first time. Oh, we beat him. They gave up. Nice. All right, so it's really good we never cast Scheming Symmetry because it seems as though, I don't know, what could they have possibly drawn that would have been a problem if we Scheming Symmetry? I don't know. Every time I go to cast this, I feel like I need Gonti to just undo what my opponent got, and by extension stealing their best card, which is pretty good, right? It didn't work last game, but we just, you know what's weird? My opponent actually countered this, which is very strange. They must have felt like I was going to cast something that wins the game instantly, and they felt like whatever they drew wasn't good enough because I was going to pass the turn. I didn't have enough mana or the means to instantly draw the card that I was going to put on top. So it's strange my opponent chose to just not pick a very ideal card and just put it on top. I don't know why they did that. It seems weird to me. But alright, we'll take it. Looks like it was just mono blue flyers, and we killed their commander twice. And they accidentally countered their own blink of an eye, which I don't think would have changed the game that much. They could have bounced Liliana at some point, but that probably wouldn't have been a good idea because it would have came back with enough loyalty to minus it and mess their board state up, I guess. I don't know. Second opponent who also had Hall of Storm Giants in play and did not use it at any point. I almost want to drop Lantern for Ulamog. I think we're going to drop Lantern for Ulamog. Yeah. We're getting to a lot of games where we get to 10 plus mana. So, well, at least the 2 games we played so far. This is a bit slow. It's a bit slow. I don't know what else I can run instead, though. Oh, yeah, I've played Essica a couple times. Yeah. I think it's like back-to-back somewhere. deep within the YouTube bowels of my channel. AKA within the last 6 months. That was another game where it seemed a little bit rough to try to get the A-Acererak thing going. A little bit rough. I almost want to run A-Acererak as my commander, but I don't know if that's different enough since the last time I played it. Like, if I swap these 2 cards out, is it realistically good enough? Also, I don't like playing the same commander twice unless I feel like there's something I can do to, like, if I can't make an ideal change or work on a deck in a significant way, I don't want to play it again. I don't think that's interesting. Unless it's Hearthstone. I'll play the same Hearthstone deck for, like, years. I just like Hearthstone. I like wild Hearthstone. Well, when it's not, like, turn 3 combo nonsense. Which it is lately, which is unfortunate. Okay, it's another blue deck. Well, another blue-black deck, actually. So we played against mono-blue, and then blue-black, and now it's blue-black-green. We're the red and whites. Come on. Give me the reds and whites. We have Sunset Pyramid again. Thought Distortion, which is poop. Against a creature deck. We have a removal spell and a Thoughtseize, though, so I guess I'll keep it. Estic of Planeswalkers. I don't think I've played against that one specifically. I don't think so. Or played that one myself. I played one with, like, a few things that were good to steal, and then the rest of the deck was just control nonsense. Opponent has... Okay, that's not Thief of Sanity. Meat Hook Massacre. Opponent's hand is really, really, really bad. I'm going to take the Into the North. Let's see. This. I think drawing is slightly better than playing the Sunset Pyramid, because they kind of do the same thing. I'd rather just dig for something spicy. Scrying for a land seems like... Oh, well, I guess I missed my opportunity. My bad. I want to play a land and did nothing. Alright, that's good. That'll work. Guardian Project is annoying. Good thing we hit it the turn they can go to cast it. Again, our opponent's hand is poop. Eat to Extinction. Alright, draw a card. Looking for more land still. Found it. Yep, play this. Pass. Play Yarok, please? Just play Yarok. They need an untapped third... Nope, they don't have it. Mole Drifter. Alright, that makes Thought Distortion a little bit better. I did it again. I put my stop too late. I'm just going to Thought Distortion because it hits this land, and that could be significant. Who knows? Alright, yeah. Sure. We hit Tamiyo. Oh, wow. It's a whole lot of fun when there's 7+ Planeswalkers on your board. Yeah, and your opponent doesn't scoop by then. That's always nice. I am inclined to agree. Alright, let's tap this, see what's on top. Deck of Many Things. I already have 6 mana. Alright. I can kill Kiora with Ujin. I guess I will. Just to simply get some value. I don't really care about this. I don't care about this. Yarok has to be in play first for that to be significant, and it probably won't be, so. Uro is really annoying, but again, Yarok has not made contact with the board yet, so. Nowhere to go but up. Do that now. What's under this? That. Alright. Have this as a discount because Ujin makes colorless spells cheaper. Draw a card. Land. Okay. Guess we're doing this. Something decent? 14, sure. Take a 14. Hey, look at that. Can they? No, they can't. If they have third green spell... Ooh, I don't even like bouncing this, though, because you don't want to give me the card. This is 0. Oh, yes. Look at this, dude. Look at this. This is great. Tap that. Cast this. Plus. Oh, look at the advantage. Look at the advantage. All right, so we're going to go get Paradox Engine. Yes. Yeah, we beat Yarok. Look at that. So Thought Distortion hit 1, which isn't terribly relevant at all. 2, again, not really relevant at all. Not really. And then 3, Tameo was kind of important. This is another game where Thought Distortion did something, but I don't think the thing it did was terribly... It wasn't, like, worth 6 mana. I'd rather it be like a random discard spell or literally anything else. It's nice to have it, again, it's nice to have it just to go get when you're playing against control decks, because they tend to not counter your tutors. Now, the people, my buddy, when I was playing in paper, well, we still play in paper, but he countered my, with a hard counter, he countered my, I had 4 mana, and I countered, what was it? I cast Mastermind's Acquisition on paper, and he countered it, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to do that, because you can just counter the card I tutor for. And I basically tapped out on my own turn to tutor for something, and then next turn, I tap out, and then you counter. So you've basically taken 2 of my turns of my mana, 2 mana worth of turns instead of just 1, which always makes sense. And we're playing Modern, so it doesn't. You're not going to expect me to cast Thought Distortion, but you should always just counter the card your opponent tutors for, same as countering the card your opponent ramps for. Countering ramp spells is great, but it's better to just counter the card they're ramping into, unless you assume that card is going to be uncounterable. And there's not too many things like that. Like Kama, if you can't beat it. Ulamog, if you can't beat the Exile 2 things. Thought Distortion, if it's on your radar and you think I'm going to get it. Which is, you know, you have to think like that. And sometimes, most of the times I wouldn't deduce that that was going to happen. But I guess I'll keep the card in my deck until that example is proven. Till we have that example. Ujin artifacts. Ujin as a commander, you can't do colorless yet. There's not enough colorless cards. I've tried a couple times. In fact, I think a lot of people tried. There's like Traxos or whatever and Ulamog were the 2 big ones. Ujin got banned. So one of the best cards, if not the best card in colorless, is gone, and there isn't enough to just do it as is. Actually, there's nowhere near enough. You can get about a third of the way, and then you run out of cards. You just can't do it. There's just not enough cards. All right, so it's another blue deck. We've yet to play against anyone not playing blue. Looks creature based though, so I guess a sweeper is decent. Although we have this to deal with the tokens, I should have assessed that before I kept this. Maybe. Who knows, they might play something dummy thick, and Massacre Girl can't do anything about it. Don't Thoughtseize me. I mean, Spell Pierce. Niv Mizzet's annoying. Yeah, I'll just take Niv Mizzet. If I don't ever have to worry about Niv Mizzet, this game feels a lot less stressful. These 2 counter my commander, but my commander's not very useful. Their whole hand is kind of useless. They can't, like, untap this, so... Yeah, half your deck would just be random nonsense that doesn't do anything. Alright. Well, nothing matters if I don't draw lands. Probably shouldn't have kept this. Probably should not have kept this. Saheeli, okay, they tapped out for this, but I don't have a punish. I'm gonna cast what I get, I guess. Both these are really, really annoying. This one's way out there, though. I'm gonna take that one. This one's just... takes forever to get to. They might wind up just playing it as a land. I don't know. Do you have colorless lists in Historic? I have a colorless regular EDH deck, but that's not Historic. Okay, so I can make my opponent lose things. What does this do? 2/2 zombie, being your upkeep. Okay, I should probably kill that. I should probably kill that. I think it's more important than making my opponent discard things that aren't really useful. So let's just... yeah, that's fine. Mind rotting this hand seems like a stupid idea. Yeah, we're going to cast this. We're going to pass. I don't see a reason to crack this, so... Does this not have a plus? No, it's that weird one. Okay. Alright, there's another annoying one, but again, not terribly... Not all that bad there. Okay, is there anything to eat? There is. I guess I'll eat one of these. I guess the key... That's not what I wanted to see. I can just meat hook for 2. This will probably get the Tails End out of my opponent's hand, and this is also kind of a useless card, so I really want them to Tails End this. We take some damage, but they get Tails End. Tails End just out of the hand there, and I think that's fine. Yep, I think this worked out. I think we can race the damage that just presented. Maybe. I don't know, we'll see. Okay, kind of annoying, kind of annoying. Narset's just never good, but I guess against the decks I tend to play, it is. Okay, so Disable Stroke can hit anything I cast. I wonder if they do counter Massacre. Oh wait, they have Syncopate. That'll just do it anyways. I can... that's poop. Yeah, anything I do just gets countered. Opponent has like just the 2 really good counter spells. I don't know, I guess I'm just leaving up Contempt for their end step. Don't know what else to do here. Might just get pinged to death. Can't stop Narset. Literally can't stop anything. Yeah, Paper Colorless Commander is obscene. Alright, my opponent found another counterspell off of a commander that I think is... I mean, a Planeswalker that I think is usually very bad. And it is the best possible counterspell in all of existence, so I don't think I'm winning. But I might as well attempt to cast something now. It doesn't really matter what I hit. I guess this, because it loops damage over and over. Okay, they have Syncopate for 3 up. Can't do anything about that. I can't fight out my... I can't fight my way out this. It's too much. It doesn't matter. It's too much. Too much. Too much. My opponent drew 800 counter spells and found a bunch of really good cards off of Narset. So, it is what it is. But typically, Narset always dies before you get to activate it a second time. Almost always, when you cast Narset, it dies before you activate it a second time. It's actually unlikely to play against someone who can just kill it. Who can't just kill it. And we are one of them. So that is that. Alright, a Johnny. Green-white weird stuff. Can't keep a one-liner. Or even a two-liner in one. Maybe with a mana rock. Okay, we have Undercity Plunder, I guess. I don't know. Opponent's on the play with the best card in the game. Don't utilize it, please. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? Play this. Alright, we're kind of all in on it, just a sweeper, so. This proliferates, right? Yeah, it proliferates. Oops. What does that mean? Oh, yeah, that is a bit of an oops, isn't it? I can Heartless Act this. I probably should. Probably should Heartless Act this before it kills me. Yeah, we should probably do that. Might need to run some more lands, it seems. Opponent doesn't have another land? Okay. Gonti seems alright. Yeah. It's Death Touch, so... Conclave seems decent. Gotta love it, dude. Llanowar Elves, carrying them into the abyss there. This is indestructible, but... I guess I'm just gonna steal it with, this so I don't die to Toski. I wonder if my opponent blocks here. They probably should. I don't know. Let's find out. Nope, they don't even try. Wow. Interesting. They both Sage you the Toski? Ooh, opponent. That gives me a land, though. Okay. I mean, Toski's indestructible, so it probably doesn't even matter anyways. Right? Like, it just doesn't matter. I can't do anything. I swear to God, if they have Heroic Intervention, I'm gonna... Okay, looks like they don't. It's free 2 damage before I swing or do whatever. Oh, right, they can just block, right? It doesn't matter. Alright, looks like it's Toski versus the world. Non-dragon, yep. Kill that nonsense. They have Toski, which is a 1/1, draws a card. The green Phyrexian Arena. Yep. Massacre Girl does kill Toski, but doesn't kill that. I wonder if they upkeep sack the... No, that doesn't make any sense. That's not a good cast. Opponent sees it. Okay, so I can cast Blood in the Snow. Can I get back Gonti? I can. It's actually really good here. Let's see, can I tap... Let's see, black, black, black. Then I have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't cast anything else. So 5, 6, 7. Destroy all creatures, kill Ranger Captain, and get back Gonti? They didn't sack it in response, so if I find a 1-mana card here that's castable right now, I'm going to be pretty happy. Okay, we didn't. Heroic Intervention's weird. I guess I'm just going to take it. So my opponent never has access to it. Although it would be going to the bottom of their deck. Okay, they get 2 forests because they channeled the weird thing, I guess. Fine. Fairy Guide Mother. Okay, sure. In a way, I guess it's better than Phyrexian Arena. Possibly no draw. Yeah, maybe. Alright, so I can kill this with Massacre Girl. And given what they just did, I feel like that makes sense. Guess I'll swing first. I don't expect a haste threat. Yeah, I'm going to Massacre Girl their Toski. I think that's fine. Dump Dark Ritual to cast Key to the Archive or something. Yeah, that's fine. And get rid of Skyclave Relic. These are both decent. I don't expect Claim to be great. And I can't counter right now, so I'll just take Doomblade. Doomblade's fine. Can cast it if I lose the key as well. Just being able to kill kind of anything seems like a good idea. Opponent will definitely make 2 tokens. Yep. Can wait till combat to kill the angel. Can just never kill the angel. I don't know. Let's see what happens when I do this. What does this do? Ends battlefield permanent. Just random ever-growing nonsense. Gotcha. Okay, so I'm going to play Ominous Traveler. Make sure the card I duplicate is super cheap, so I can cast it and pick up the Traveler. I guess this one? 1, 2... Yep, alright, that's fine. Get to pick up the Traveler. Develop some random nonsense. And then I get to stick back with a Doomblade and an Intervention to not die to anything. Okay, yep, put a counter there. They probably minus this, put a counter on everything. We kill the Angel. Sure, yep. Kill the Angel of Invention in combat. Opponent doesn't swing with everything, so I'll have to kill this. No reason to cast this here. Extinction Event. Even, odd, odd. So the only thing that dies on my side is Massacre Girl. So I guess I'm naming odd. But then they have 2 2/2s. Oh, why do things have to be so hard? Alright, I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna swing first. It probably makes sense to do that regardless. So let's go here, see what happens. Wow, they just let that happen. Alright, so this is way better now. So the 2/2s don't just immediately kill me. Name Odd here. No more flyers for the opponent. Put this here. Cast that. And get a 4 or less. Yeah, alright. 12 hours seems pretty decent, so let's cast that. I'll leave up Heroic Intervention still. Oh, I can't. I only have 1. Gotcha. I got a 2, not a 3. Bunch of blockers seems alright, though. Craterhoof kills us if they're running Craterhoof. You probably are. Kind of a strange attack there. Kind of a strange attack. Let's see how they... see what they do. I don't think I would do this. Right, they actually killed Gonti, huh? Interesting. Yep, Minodork. And... oh, 1 minute 2/2. Look at that. 1 minute 2/2. That's spicy. Alright. Oh god, I have to read, dude. I don't know what any of these cards do. I think we just go for the cheapest one and just simply put bodies in play. I think that just makes more sense than kind of anything else I can reasonably do. Just do that. Just play the cheapest stuff. Champion of the Perished. The zombie version of Champion of the Perished. Actually, we'll get that. Because everything that dies, we get more zombies. So that seems cool. And no attack. Or another non-token zombie. Okay. Which is just 2 creatures here. Ranger of Eos. Okay, it can only get... I don't know. Let's find out. Alright, Stone Coil's kind of scary. Sort of? Maybe not super scary. Aspirant's annoying, but not like... wait a minute. Okay. Did my opponent make a colossal mistake? 1, 2, 3. We get to sweep the board with Massacre Girl. I feel like this is a mistake. I feel like my opponent did not want me to have the ability to do this. But I certainly will exploit the ability to do this. Oh, look at all these Massacre Girl triggers. Yes! We don't get any 2/2s, though, because I'm pretty sure they all, like... oh, no, we get to keep the 2/2. We get to keep the 2/2. Okay. Alright. Alright. Yep. Anything to generate more nonsense seems like a good idea. So they can make a dummy thick Stone Coil. And yet again, this is another opponent who has a man land, which is really annoying. But there's not much I can do about it. I don't think I die to it right now, because I have a colorless creature in play. I can widen my colors, so Alcayed doesn't make whatever they play unblockable and I die to it instantly. Seems like a good idea. Though I did get a black card. Infernal Grasp. That could be good. Let's see. Let's play this. Make sure I have the mana to cast this before we're like clap our own cheeks, right? So anything that's not black would be cool. I'll just take the cheap one. And I can cast this again and just not play the creature I get from it, just to invest my mana in a reasonable way. Alright, let's take that. And pass. Yeah, my opponent cannot give protection from any specific color. We have Infernal Grasp for any sort of nonsense. Target creature you control fights up to 1 creature you don't control. Alright, so we lose Ominous whatever. Not much I can do about this, though. Not realistically. Why does this have Trample? Oh, it just has Trample. Okay. Okay, so here we give it... we just kill it before they can do anything. That's game? I don't think that's game. No, you still have this, dude. I'm still... does it have Trample? No, it doesn't have Trample. I have an army of blockers. Wow. Yeah, no, that does it. That does do it, right? Wow. That's crazy. Oh, Heroic Intervention? No, no, no. Because this is trample, though, right? They give it protection from black. What did they kill? Ominous whatever? Yeah, no, that doesn't work, right? Because they give it protection from black. I have 2 toughness in non-black. I block a 6/6 trample. I still die. I can't do that. No, I could do it and go to 2 life. I could do it and go to 2 life, but then I could never cast... Could save the Ominous Traveler? Yeah, but it's 1 toughness. 1 plus 2 is 2, right? Oh, I said I couldn't save it? No, no, but that makes sense, though. I could not save it, because if I had 2 toughness to block a 6/6 Trampler, I'm at 6 life, because I don't lose 2 life to the Infernal Grasp. Let's say I'm at 6, I block 2, I take 4, I go to 2, and then I can never cast Infernal Grasp to kill the Stone Coil, because I'm at 2 life, and this sits in play. They lose the Al-Sayed, and it doesn't necessarily hit me again, but it's got trample. And I don't have enough toughness to... Well, I guess I do have enough toughness. Yeah, there was... I mean, I could do that. I just think... I think what I did was a little bit better. I probably just didn't articulate it right. But I think I need to Infernal Grasp. Just because going to 2 means I can't cast it anymore, and then the 6/6 is still in play. And I don't have a way to gain life. So... certainly an ideal situation for us, and I'm glad we pulled out. Massacre Girl was actually pretty good against that. That's what we want to see, is more of those white decks there, just to beat them up when they go. And again, this... well, actually, I shouldn't say again. I think that was the first time we played against an opponent who did not realize Massacre Girl was going to sweep the board, so our opponent played into it. Looking at the surface level, yeah, on the surface. The great words of Andrew Ryan there. On the surface, dude, on the surface. All right, we're gonna drop Skeeving Symmetry. I think we're gonna draw Skeeving Symmetry. Yeah, GG's. Kind of low. Mono Black does have ways to gain life, and I'm just not running them. I almost want more spot removal spells, maybe. I like Tribute, even the rats might be annoying. Pack Rat was in here for 2 seconds, and then I just took it out instantly, as one does. I like Phylactery Lich. There's a lot of times your opponent just doesn't deal with the artifact, and you just have a 5/5 they can't deal with, which is kind of similar to Obliterator, except when this takes damage, they lose the game. This is like when it takes damage, it just doesn't die. A little bit different. Comes in earlier, though. It's not unreasonable. You might have enough artifacts to run it there. I don't like Fatal Push. There's not enough ways to trigger Revolt on your own turn, so I just don't like it. And you need something to have left to trigger Revolt, and for that to line up is not reasonable in Commander, especially when you just have 1 copy. I just don't like it. Scriptures is alright. It is another sweeper. It deals with your opponent's graveyard. I do like this card. Can protect your own creature as well. I think it can come in. I like Tendrils too. We have a lot of swamps. I might want to run another land, or maybe 1 or 2 more lands. Can drop Talisman. Talisman is one of the few ways to get both pieces at the same time, A-Acererak and Engine. Barring our opponent does not steal the best card of all time. And usually we Talisman and probably just wind up getting Ulamog if the game is that late. So it might not matter anyways. I've never been a fan of Professor Onyx. I'm just running it because I wanted to feel the thirst. My thirst for Liliana. But maybe I can drop Professor Onyx. I'm just not big on it. Yeah, I think we can drop Professor Onyx. Drop a 6 for a 0. It's fine. Just add a swamp. I think we need maybe 1 or 2 more lands anyways. Maybe. Let's see what happens. Now, Soul Shatter's already in here. Alright, no blue. Oh, shoot. Alright, well, this is a matchup where my opponent's name is Chubtoad. opponent's name is Chum Toad. No. Chum Toad. Yeah, excuse me. Chum Toad. What does that even mean? Alright, we're gonna do this. This seems like a good Massacre Girl matchup, is what I was trying to say. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, they get rid of... Okay. Sure. I'll get a random card, probably a land. Forest? Oh, Temple. Alright, a little bit better, maybe, I don't know. Chub Toad. I'm not even mad about Llanowar Elves. Opponent doesn't do diddly what squat. Alright, that's sus. Let's see what happens. Chub Toad is the best creature for printed? I guess so. Pitches 2 lands. Not a good sign. Not a good. Well, maybe it is a good sign. Who knows? Hey, they played Redain, but they played the poop side. We don't have quad black. I guess I can do this first. Yeah. All right, that's decent. Scribe 1 land. Shoot. Okay. Shucks. All right, Obliterator. Come on. Do something. Gift of Estates. Okay, they get 2 up to 3 planes. Okay, sure. Could be worse there, I guess. Uro's annoying. Where's my hair pick? There it is. Uro's kind of annoying. They have a lot of white though. Not close to actually pulling it off. So we play Inventor's Fair. We play this. This is useless. Do that like that. 3 mana. Scry. Paradox Engine's a piece of the combo. Wishclaw's another. So we got there with that. I don't see a reason to kill Llanowar Elves. I'd rather kill Kool-Aid. Kill the Kool-Aid there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Sauce me for 1? No, you play that. Sure. Everything my opponent has done that's big spoop is odd, so I can exile all odd cards, which means I can kill an even card. Oh no! God! Oh, yeah. Okay, well, Redain has yet again defeated me. Okay, so we can play this. We can play this on odd, right? Makes sense, yeah. Odd. Then I can play Talisman. And not Tutor. Then I can get A-Acererak at some point and then win the game with nonsense. It's weird, if you have like 3 instants, you can like tap Wishclaw in response to itself and tutor without your opponent ever getting access to it. Let's see here. We can play a land, which we're going to do no matter what. Can play Paradox Engine, but then I can't play this. I think we're kind of far from actually doing the thing, so I'm just not going to try. How many artifacts do I need to sack this? 3? I need 1 more artifact. Okay, well I have one in hand here. Silvala? Silvala, sure. Okay, my opponent made a little bit of a mistake here. Well, wait, no, they didn't. Not yet. Not yet. Okay, sure. That's a 3/3 or something. Equal to the amount of colors? Yeah, alright. So I can play Karn. Or can I play this first? No. I can't play both. I guess I'll play Karn and just plus it. I feel like there's going to be a surprise Kulane, and my opponent's just going to lose to it. Okay, I'm going to land. That's fine. Cast this. Pass. I have no cards in hand. But if there's ever a 2 toughness creature in play, Phyrexian Obliterator is looking pretty thick. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Opponent has more lands than I do. This won't do anything. Well, except trigger their commander, I guess. We can cast Ulamog. Oh, wait, no, we can still cast it. Other creatures in the graveyard. There is one, but it is one you don't want to get rid of. Alright, that's another 2 that is always a 2. So Massacre Girl's looking dummy thick right now. Another opponent that might not realize what the card does, maybe? Let's find out. I'm going to just pick a Ulamog before I don't do that. See what they do when I do this. Alright, so everything lives. Opponent's on their P's and Q's. I think that's fine, though. Let's cast another thing here. And pass. Not the end of the world. Still have Ulamog in hand. Opponent's just sifting through their deck because of Kulane. Because of the old Kool-Aid here. Probably end up exiling Kulane and Simulacrum? Maybe? I don't know. Do you have the mana for that? I don't know if I have to counter it with this stupid thing. 6, 7, 8. I don't know. Okay. Well. I guess when you don't sweep the board against Kulane, they just win. Guess it doesn't really matter what I do. Opponent drew a million cards and none of them were lands, apparently. What a surprise. No, that's ridiculous. When I play Kulane, this is impossible because Kulane never sticks in play. But I happen to play against... I play decks that like don't instantly answer the board. I play like slower control nonsense. It lets people just go crazy. But typically, like I would never run this as a card because I would never expect this to work. Because when you play Kulane, you can't really expect Kulane to sit and play. Because if Kulane sits in play, it wins no matter what you do. And we're seeing an example of that. I don't know, maybe a little deck out. Well, I'm going to go use the bathroom. What's happening? Crater Hoof. Okay, we're good. Plus 14, plus 14, sure. Cool. Were they close to decking out? Not really. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, when I play Kool-Aid, that doesn't happen, but... You tend to not play against opponents who don't, like, cleanly just pressure you, right? Like, I don't put pressure on you, so you can just play Kool-Aid twice. In fact, I played, like, 20 games with Kool-Aid, and I think I only had Kool-Aid resolve twice in the same game once, and it didn't matter. So, like, you know, and the one time I play against it, they play Kool-Aid like 5 times, and I just can't. But that's what happens when you play slower decks, right? Like, I need a sweeper or whatever, because I'm not pressuring my opponent with damage, and... but still, most people play strange cards, especially when you're expecting to play against things that constantly pressure you, and you just can't reliably pull anything off. I think I'll keep those. Right, like half the cards they're playing is just... I would never play them because they don't really... They've just nothing to do with actually winning against the majority of things you play against. A lot of people play things that you see in multiplayer, which is, you know, reasonable. Let's play that. Let's play you. Oh, you know what? I probably should have taken the blue one. I just took the one that costs the least, right? Because this draws discards. Yeah. What the heck is this? A mana dork? Okay. Probably gonna kill that. Actually, you know what? Probably can't afford to. Let's just play, yeah. I don't think I can afford to. I think this is better. They can have their little mana dork there. It's fine. Oh, wow. Okay. That's surprising. That's actually very surprising. So land, I can play this, have 3 mana still to kill Kazandu, but I think I'll use the creature removal. Actually, wait a minute. Let's kill this. I don't see why I want to kill this 3/3. It's not doing anything. I can't do anything with that, so I'll pass. Discard a card, sacrifice a vampire, draw 2. But my opponent has had to have lost life. Okay, I will take 5 all day. What? Opponent's hand must be real bad. Okay, so we play this. And then pass? I guess I can swing. I'm not going to activate this. I just don't. I don't think that's worth it. Key, that's not good. Yep, well, they kept it. Looks like no land, though. So I can activate this and pitch, like, 2 weird cards. I don't think we're doing that. I think we're just, playing Aradox Pension here. And I guess I'll play this so I can untap my lands. I'm actually super close to just Ominous Traveler spamming forever. Super close to that. So we go black, untap my stuff. If I keep getting 2s, I can, but that's not enough to, like, actually win the game. But it's close. Let's find out. I mean, if I get enough, I can cast Ulamog. Oh, there's another one. Okay, alright. Alright, I don't know. Just, it's not enough to net, like, eternal mana, obviously, but it's, like, maybe close? I don't know. Whatever, what's the term I was saying? Non-something, non-conclusive combos. Alright. No, we didn't get there. Alright, let's do this. Twos are even, ones are net. So there's a lot of things that we can like. Oh no, I didn't untap. Oh no. Oh. Ooh. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, why did I do that? I have to start over. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I should be QQing because it's faster. Why did I do that? One? No! No. 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 Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh. Shoot. Alright. Whatever, we have a dummy thick board. Excuse me, dummy wide. I don't want to be exclusive here. Dummy wide. Or for you bros that they're dummy girthy. We have a dummy girthy board. So maybe that's good enough. It is a blue-green deck. They might not be the answer on that. Yeah, non-deterministic. Thank you. Non-deterministic. My opponent's all in on Tamiyo. Like, they have the sleeve. They got the avatar, this. They got these. Like, they're all in, dude. They're all in. Looks like my opponent AFK'd thinking I had reached said deterministic outcome. So maybe we just time warp them? Oh my god, did we actually time warp them? Opponent thought we just win? That's great. Oh, this is great. Oh, yes. Feels great. Pure skill, dude. Pure skill. They thought we were gone. Oh, this game was not over. This game was not over, dude. Oh, there's another pause. They have an instant. All right, they're gonna wait. Let's see. Let's see if they come back because now it's like flickering yellow or whatever on like the computer taskbar. It's like, hey, it's your turn. Oh no, I guess it would have done that on their turn. So they probably just threw their phone. Non-deterministic. Let's go. Who said it was non-deterministic, dude? It wasn't me. It wasn't me. It was Volkmar. Yeah, it was Volkmar, dude. Oh, Matt with a tier 1 gift sub to Wings of Fury. Thank you, thank you. Also, welcome, Wings. Welcome. I'm pretty sure it just tells you what the emote is without me having to type it out, but it might not be the case. All right, so we almost have enough mana to... I'll still do this. We can just get rid of this here. Yeah, that's fine. Add a land to the mix here. And I'll get another one. Okay. I'm going to sack something. Whoa, why did that happen? Whoa, what? Oh, this is Cabal. I thought it was Phyrexian Tower. 4. Okay. So tap everything. Oh, no! Oh, no, I got rid of the card that loops. I pitched the card that loops the Traveler. Oh, my God, dude. Why did I do that? Are you kidding me? I'm sorry, dude. I undid all my excitement. Alright, no, it's still fine. It's still fine. 1, 2, 3. This. It's still fine. I don't have to pick this up, and my opponent might not actually be here. We can also just simply win the game. We're, like, super close to A-Acererak at this point. So this is not the end of the world. Obviously just stupid of me, but it's not over. Doesn't really matter what I get. I guess I can get Wishclaw just to be safe. I don't know if something crazy happens. But obviously pitching the card that picks up Ominous Traveler was painfully stupid. But it's fine. Alright, so we swing. I will not cast Wishclaw Talisman for the chance my opponent like does something on my... Oh, these grow? Dude, I did everything backwards. Oh my god, what am I doing? Alright, whatever. Opponent's probably not here, though. Opponent's probably not here. Yeah, welcome to the Beehive. That's what I've been calling it. The Beehive Uwu. The Beehive Uwu land there. Oh, I need an Uwu emote. That's what I need. I need an Uwu emote. I've hidden Uwus all over the store I work at, so sometimes I find it, sometimes I don't. They approached me like, why do you have uwu on the thing there? Why'd you put that there? I'm like, how'd you know that was me? I'm like, oh, well, no one else I know would do it. I'm like, yeah, you've been looking at the security cameras. I know you. You've been seeing me drawing just OWO all over the place. And I told him it was a competitive esports logo. And of course they bought it. They're too old. They don't get it. They don't get it. Like, oh, that's a weird one. I'm like, yeah, it is. Yeah, I know. But I'm part of the team, so. I mean, why wouldn't you be part of the UU team there? Alright, looks like they're not here, so. Non-deterministic, we win. But I found a way to make it so it was certainly not a good idea. I could have went crazy that turn, and I didn't, because I pitched the card that picked up the Traveler. But it didn't matter, because we still won. Alright, run it back. Carl Sagan quotes at Domino's. I remember I was sleeping at your house, and it was like 2 in the morning. And you finally fell asleep, and I'm lying there like, man, I should get some sleep. And it was just Carl Sagan for like 8 hours. Mars is an inhabited world. Sitting there all bloodshot. Then your stepdad came in to like walk the dogs, and I'm like, I don't know where I am. I need my dad. But you didn't know my dad, and you were still sleeping, so. Oh, we have A-Acererak in hand. We also have Ulamog. Oh, there's a blue-green. What are they going to do? Oh, there we go. Fortunately, this is not Chubtoad. Same colors, though. I guess we should call Simic just Chubtoad now. Just Chubtoad colors. Alright. 2 more Mana Rocks and Paradox Engine, and we get there. I don't have to wait a tier for it, though. At that point, we're damn near casted. Oh! Alright, so you and you. And oh, it's another Mana Rock. Okay, so we need 1 more Mana Rock. Yep, do whatever you want, opponent. You can have the whole world. The whole world to see. Like Pinocchio, dude. The whole world to see. Okay, I kind of want to kill this. Because there could be a scary ramp spell. But maybe I just... No. We just do this. If that's my opponent's turn next turn, we are big happy. You just made Tatyova? I like Tatyova. I like it in Madrotha. I played it as a commander once. It was alright. I just chose to do drop it as the commander, though. I mean, even my Golos list on paper was basically Sultai. With just, like, weird stuff going on. Alright, I really don't want them to leave untapped mana, but it looks like that's going to be the case. Sure, we can still play Magic, though. Kind of strange. Kind of weird. Did they math out some lethal here? Critter Hoof, maybe? No? Can't Critter Hoof me. Cultivator? Fine. Okay, well, I got 4 lands. That's kind of insane. Well, if you knew there were 4 lands on the top of your deck, I guess Time Warp makes sense. Not good against a sweeper, but I don't have one. Massacre Girl doesn't kill anything. Wow, that's really disappointing. We had all the pieces for once, and then our opponent just randomly drew 4 cards off the top with a Time Warp, so I guess we're dead. Wow, that really sucks. Thought we had it going too. I was even early on a sweeper. I mean, if I didn't kill the removal spell, excuse me. If I didn't kill the Tatyova, they would have drawn 88 cards, so. Alright. Well, at least Massacre Girl did something twice, which is more than I thought she would do. So I guess I can't complain. This is Brawl, right? Is that Brawl? Yes. Okay. Well, I guess I'll keep this because I can kill Brawl before it, like, kills me. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter. I can't Massacre Girl it. It has 2 toughness. But I can still Bloodchief Thirst it. They did not cast it. Kind of weird. Well, at this point, you've dedicated yourself to countering anything I do, so you don't have a choice. Because you chose to not cast your commander for some weird reason. Yep, you have no choice but to counter anything I do. Opponent chooses to not cast their commander again, and surprises no one. I can cast Massacre Girl here, I'm not going to. I guess I'm cracking Mind Stone. Fine. Yawn. Okay, cast Massacre Girl. Because it just really doesn't do much else. Maybe I can kill my opponent with a 4/4 over, I don't know, 20 turns or something. I mean, I am up against Brawl. It's literally Brawl. Go to hand. I can't play against normal Brawl, but this is the same deck. Same 99, just a stupid commander. The only reason you play this one over Brawl is because you're put down with weaker opponents. And Brawl's not your commander. I think I'm going to Languish instead of Mauling. Oh, no, it resolved. Okay, I guess I'm not doing either. Well, I could just cast Sorin. I don't care if Sorin gets countered. If it's pulling counters out of my opponent's hand, obviously makes sense, so. Okay, sure. It looks like maybe a bounce spell that they're leaving out. Let's find out. I'm not going to play this as a land. I don't really need more mana, given my hand. Also, this is just kind of important. Some people think the Sorin the Girthless has tokens that have Death Touch, but he does not. It's just Vampire Nighthawk without the Death Touch. Ujin. Okay, well, if this resolved, I don't think this will. I guess I'll plus first. I don't see a reason to attack. Soul Shatter is actually a really good card here. I can't really use it next turn. Well, I could just sort of dump my opponent's whole hand here. Yeah, we're just going to leave up Soul Shatter. I think that's better than just casting Ulamog or Ujin. It's going to get countered. It's literally going to get countered, so. Yeah, whatever. What else does this do? Remove charge counter, draw card. Okay. We're keeping up with them with oh, never mind. Now they get sharks forever. Well, I think they have a 2-minute counterspell, though, given the earlier turn. Oh, I guess they don't. Alright, so we're back into it. I'll make another 2/2. They have a couple haste threats in play, but really only one that can do anything at one point, so that's fine. I almost want to play this as a land at this point, the Hagra Mauling. I don't know if I should, though. It's still a removal spell. It might be important. I don't think I need 10 mana, or actually I don't have anything in my deck that costs more than 10, or more than 6 than Ulamog, which I'm sure we'll get there eventually, and we obviously don't have it in hand anyways, so. They cast their commander again. Okay. Let's do a targeted removal spell first, see what happens. Okay, well, they're going to have to pay for that. Plus here. Yep, put it to my hand. Exile a card face down. Alright, I think it's safe to kind of attack with both of these. Maybe not. I also don't see a reason not to... No, we'll swing with one. We'll swing with one. I'm sure it'll be fine. And then I can Soul Shatter on their turn. What happens when this flips? Draw a card, then exile a card face down. You look at the card. You pay 6. If you do, transform it. In your upkeep, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so let's see what happens. Opponent's drawn 3 cards off of this Bank Buster. Sure. I wonder if this is better than Sunset Pyramid, maybe. Consider... Okay. So now we can make them sacrifice their commander. The token's 0 and their commander's 2, so... I could wait till Consider resolves first, though. That probably makes sense. I don't know. Drawing a lot of 6s here. Makes their soft counters a little bit better. What is the crew on this? 3? So they can tap... They can activate Guardian Idol and swing, or just the Faceless Haven Crawling Barons as well? No, I guess not anymore. Ujin looking pretty weak. But Liliana tokens maybe decent. Oh, this can just crew it as all alone, I guess. Foretell. Alright, well, it's one of 3 cards. The Scry 2, Draw 2, Extra Turn, or Counterspell. Get a plus, draw cards, not lose our Sorin. Wishclaw Talisman's an interesting one. I wonder if my opponent will counter that. Let's find out. If they don't, I can use it for a really good target here. And Ujin's weaker than Liliana, so I'll cast Liliana because I won't miss that one as much. And I'm pretty sure they have some kind of counterspell. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. There's nothing to minus because everything's colorless. Just plus. Does this fly? Nope. Feeling decent about swinging with one of these, but not terribly relevant. It offsets some of the Sorin life loss, though. I think it's fine to swing with one. Been doing it so far, and they haven't really seemed interested in attacking me. But now I can go tutor for what did you call it? Just steal my opponent's entire hand. Thought Distortion. Alright. Yeah, it just takes the token there. Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. If their whole hand is counterspells, it doesn't actually do anything. Why are they playing Omniscience, though? What does it entail? I don't know. Okay. Well, if they don't do anything, Time Warp was just a 0-mana draw card. Opponent's puzzled on how to play Magic with Omniscience in play. That's a surprise. Well, this might be an example where Thought Distortion is completely useless. So it might not matter. It might just be dead. I don't know. I don't know what they do. But if it is like Brawl, which I assume it is, I don't think Omniscience is all that terrifying. Also, Thought Distortion might not even be the best decision because my opponent gets Wishclaw Talisman, then proceeds to get something like absolutely insane. Because now they have Omniscience in play and they can just cast anything. Although I don't think they're playing like Ulamog or something. I don't know. Sublime Epiphany, sure. Opponent deeply struggled with that one. Bounced a token. Okay. Plays a land. I guess I have to get Thought Distortion. I mean, I don't know. It looks like their hand's getting kind of empty. So it might not matter. And then I am giving them. Is there any card that just wins on the spot with Omniscience? That like I can't afford to just hand my opponent? Not sure. All of my opponent's threats are like highly evasive. Thought Distortion doesn't deal with the board, and I don't know. I don't know. I'd like to draw a piece of the combo maybe, so I can tutor for the other. Okay, so I get to kill one of these. I get to keep one alive. I can block this. Like that. And Soren lives. I lose Ujin. Ujin doesn't really have a solid minus. Killing Omniscience is completely useless when my opponent has 20,000 mana. It does let them fire up manlands instead of spending their mana. But I don't think Ujin blowing this up is terribly useful. So I'd rather just keep Soren around and also get to kill the Guardian Idol. Now, I can't protect Ujin enough with enough loyalty to actually do that, right? I do that there. No, I can't protect Ujin enough to maintain the loyalty to do it. I'll just keep Soren alive. I really don't see a reason to kill this when you're already plus 10 mana. Then cast everything in the game already. Seems a little irrelevant. Massacre Girl can kill these 1/1s. It's not horrible, and it's not great. Okay, Dread Presence is also decent. I guess I'll attempt to cast that first. Because then the swamp can kill one of these 1/1s. I don't know, let's see what happens. It means I don't have to cast Massacre Girl. Oh, nope, some kind of counter spell. It's either saw it coming, scry 2, draw 2, or... Oh no, Essence Scatter, okay. So, let's see here. I can Massacre Girl to kill the 2 1/1s. I lose my 2/3. Opponent doesn't really have any flyers, and I have a 4/4 blocker. Alright, let's see what we draw here. I'm not going to let this die. Just make it 2/2. Or this thing. Sure. Alright, so play this swing. Because this will die if Massacre Girl resolves. Maybe that's a reason not to swing, because if Massacre Girl doesn't resolve, I'd like the 2/3 as a blocker. Although it's not really blocking anything. This is too big, too big. Yeah, it's not really blocking anything. Maybe that's not worth it. Maybe I can just swing, and even if Massacre Girl gets countered, it's fine. It's probably fine. I really don't want my opponents to search for the best card in their deck, and I mean, we do have Gonti. We could just Gonti after the fact, but at that point, if Gonti gets countered, I just lose to their card. Maybe we're at that point though. We don't have a choice. My opponent could just draw 2, scry 2, and find the card that I put on top anyways. So I think I'm just going to cast Massacre Girl. This is a very weird game. Very weird game. But, I mean, I don't know. I'm against another opponent that has 2 manlands, and that's just probably good enough to stop whatever I'm trying to do anyways. Looks like some kind of counterspell. Fine. Not really surprised, because again, it's just Brawl with nothing else going on. Couldn't protect Soren with or without Massacre Girl, and I'm surprised they actually try to protect their 1/1 tokens. They don't seem to do much here. Crew 4/4 that trying to really close the game out with, I guess. I don't know. No manlands. Okay. They can't cast this for free because it's not in hand anymore. Okay, they take an extra turn because they have a legendary now. What happens when this flips? Begin your upkeep, exile the top card. Main's exiled. Each of your turns, you may play a land or cast a spell from among the exiled permanents. So it basically draws a card. There's a lot of cards in their deck that are not, like, really that great, though, I guess. I don't know. I probably should have scooped when this game started. I feel like I just wasted my time. I don't know. I mean, it's still a game, though. Lose or win. It's still something to play against. Just, yep, of course. They played all 3 extra turns. Why wouldn't they? Okay, gotcha. Of course, it seems like they're a mobile player, too, because they're doing everything all slow. Languish deals with not enough that I feel excited about it. Top third of their deck, extra turn, extra turn. Extra turn. There's only one more extra turn in the entire game. Unless they pick up something from the graveyard. You're a mobile player? Yeah. Whatever. Sinister Resonant Bell? Is that what that is? Yep. Sinister Resonant Bell. What up? We're just losing to Brawl, I guess. Don't mind us. Yeah, I probably should have scooped when this game started. Cool. Yep, whatever. I'm sorry. I just wasted like 15 minutes. I just should have scooped when the game started. Not beating Brawl ever, ever, ever. There's a reason why you're not really supposed to play against it when you're what I am. But my opponent's just playing the... It's like Scythis or whatever, when they just play Calyx instead of Sithis in the command zone, and then Wizards is like, oh, it's a completely different deck. You can totally beat this, right? And then you can't. Because it's just Sithis. It's funny, too, because when they have turn 2 Sithis as Calyx, there's just no difference. Like, it's just... Oh, it's so bad when that happens. It's so bad. Alright, moving on. I don't know. I should have scooped when it started. I do like Go Blank here, but we only have 2 lands. Sinister or SRB. SRB, that's spicy. Alright. Serby boy. Serbo. This is a little bit better. I have a Mind Rot still. Minerock. I don't know. I'll keep this. Yeah, I've seen a lot of extra turns lately, let me tell you. A lot of extra turns. In fact, almost everything I've played against has been blue so far. Opponent did not Brainstorm. It has no shuffle effect. Kind of surprising. I'll take the Brainstorm. The hand doesn't really do anything without Brainstorms. Very surprising. Okay. Don't know why they didn't just cast it there. Really weird. I guess actually their entire hand is just bad, so you don't want to Brainstorm and have me take something that just like doesn't matter. I don't know. I don't need that. Alright, so we have a Mind Rot, which isn't doing too much next turn, and then Teferi is going to be annoying bouncing mana rocks, maybe? I don't know. Unfortunately, there's another game where Massacre Girl's not great, but we've seemed to have bumped into everything with a counterspell in it, which is just not ideal. Like, we've played... The majority of our opponents have blue, which it's just not great. Majority of his opponents have also played enchantments. Okay, well, I guess I'm just casting this for Thoughtseize, or Mind Rot, whatever. Make my opponent get rid of 2 cards that have no relevance in this game. Okay, well, I didn't expect him to get rid of both. You at least get rid of 1 land. You know, I might have creatures. Opponent just got rid of two sleepers. I don't know. I guess that means they have more sweepers? I don't know. Let's find out. Meat Hook. Oh, boy. What a great card here. Alright, I'm going to run this out and then see if I can just kill Teferi. Because it's got Menace. They can't block it. My opponent just got rid of 2 board wipes. This is also completely useless. Of course not. Why would we? Silly me. No. Well, they can activate Wizard class and then bounce it again to do it again. Draw, like, more cards and stuff. They chose not to. I feel like I'm about to just start wasting my time from here on out, though. We'll give it a couple more turns, though. Oh, hey, Karn. That's a pretty good one. Let's see what happens when I cast Karn. Oh, wow. Fun. Alright. Nope. Alright, can we play against not blue? That would be great. We've played against almost exclusively blue. It's just kind of insane. I don't know, maybe it's whatever Massacre Girl bucket list is. I can't imagine it's in its own bucket or anything. Ay. Alright, anything, literally anything that's not blue. No islands. Okay, this is the black-red weird thing? Fine. 1 lands. Oh, we have 2. Ulamog keeps coming to the hand, dude. This is why I don't like casting this or putting it in my deck. Every time I put Ulamog in a deck where I'm like, oh, we can just cast it enough to feel good. It, like, hears me say that and it just wants to be in my hand. I don't think we can keep this. No. This also isn't a Wishclaw deck. Or excuse me, Wishclaw hand, so. It almost is with the Ominous Traveler. Ominous Traveler, 1 mana rocket, Paradox Engine. You almost start to do something there. But the rest of the hand is Poo Poo Kaka Pee Pee, and I don't think that's even good enough as is. So I'm not going to keep this hand. Opponent's playing the black-red treasure token thing. Opponent is also not here. Yeah, blue-black, mono-blue, Bant, blue-red, mono-blue, mono-blue. Blue-white. Ugh. I mean, I like it. Hey, I like counterspells. I like counterspells. Just kind of want to widen the range of what I'm playing against, though. So I'm not playing against the same thing over and over for like at least a video or something. But I like it. I mean, I'll play the slowest, most greedy thing in Hearthstone for 5 hours. Opponent is not here. Guess they're forced to keep whatever hand they have here. So it's weird. People queue and then leave. It's just weird to me. I'll keep this. This is better than the last hand. Because the queue was very short. You'd expect people to be like, oh, the queue popped because I queued 2 seconds ago. You know, like you queue and then you leave. That's weird to me. If it's on the computer, your taskbar flashes. If it's on your phone, you queue and then close out the app because you got a phone call? No, that doesn't make sense. I don't know, I don't know. Your girlfriend texted you and you're like, and you forgot you queued in Magic. I don't know. But I guess we'll take it. Well, I got what I wanted. I'm playing against an opponent that's not playing blue. So I did get what I wanted. You think you've seen the sun, but you've seen it shine. Do. You think something, 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 but it's one of a kind. Hey, we got a card. Woo, yeah. Oh, yeah, the mastery tree is almost done, by the way, if anyone didn't realize. So, like, what, 6 more days till it's over? It felt like it just started, too. That's crazy. Like, if you don't play this game every day, you probably won't complete the mastery tree, even if you, like, got the top part of it or paid for the pass or whatever. It's kind of crazy. Oh, well, I mean, I got what I wanted, and then I beat it turn 0, and then it's right back to mono blue. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Alright, I'm just going to keep it because it's got Ulamog, and maybe my opponent doesn't kill me in the meantime, and I just 10 mana and do something. I don't know. The rest is good. Mana Rock, Tutor, I don't know. We can tutor for Thought Distortion at some point along the lines. See what happens. Yeah, we're going to Duress because we're not doing it next turn. And take a Mana Rock if I can get one. Don't have one. Mission Briefing's fine. Opponent's playing Nadir, Kraken, and Jin-Gitaxias. Actually had no counter spells. That's spicy. Okay, this, that. Wait, this steals what? Artifacts or creature. Alright, so if they want to go for my Mind Stone, I'm going to make sure I stop it. Opponent plays a man land, because of course they do. Let's do that. Let's do this. Pass a turn. They can steal Paradox Engine, so I might not want to, like, do that. Pitch the Invoke, maybe? Rip. Okay. Let's go get Thought Distortion. Alright, I mean, this is why it's in the deck. For this exact scenario. Even though I'm not a fan of it. See what happens. Alright, leave up a bunch of mana, and then let me Thought Distortion you. Okay, I got 2 cards. I basically mind rotted them. Or I got an ideal Hymn to Torok, however you want to look at it. Teferi Ultimate isn't all that terrifying when they have nothing going on, I guess. Still kind of bad, but not the end of the world. Let's give them this. I can kill Teferi, but I kind of want to kill Karn. I don't think I'm going to die to Teferi giving him extra 2 turns, even with the Crawling Barrens, so... You can just kill Karn here. I gotta get things going here. Maybe I can just... What does this do? Alright, I'll do this. And then just Vraska's Contempt, Karn. Looking for a counter spell. Looks like they didn't get it. Witching Well for a counterspell. Didn't get it. Okay, so they take 2 extra turns, and then we get hit by Crawling Barons a couple times, I guess. But this is another game where I am adamant that Thought Distortion is poop. We Thought Distortion to our opponent, and they have 5 cards in hand still, or 4. And taking 2 extra turns still, and we have no pressure, and it's not doing anything. And if you're a more pressure-centric deck, then you're not running Thought Distortion because it costs 6 mana, and it comes into play after your opponent had already cast a sweeper or anything of the sort, so it doesn't really do anything. I just don't like Thought Distortion, and this is exactly why. It is completely useless. It has not done anything. Okay, I guess I'm casting Paradox Engine. Even though it doesn't really do anything right now. Opponent would be wise to counter what I do after the fact. Okay, or not. Sure. I mean, if I can maybe kill the Crawling Barons with Heartless Act, I think we're in a good spot. So let's see if we can do that. Uh-huh. Of course. Opponent instantly found a way to draw multiple cards a turn. Whatever. A waste of my time. Mono blue. If I was anything but mono black, I think we'd be in a decent spot there. Or I guess mono white would have the same issues, but if I was mono white, I could actually beat my opponent to death. Infinite turns again. Alright, so anything that's not mono blue counterspell extra turns would be great. I know it's in here somewhere. Come on, Wizards. I know you got it in. I know you got it in there. You got it in here for me. Come on. Come on. Gitrog monster. Alright, so Massacre Girl's not great against Gitrog monster, but it doesn't have infinite turns, so guess that's fine. On the play, Mana Rock, Cling. Cling is decent against them. I can attack the graveyard, and they do like the graveyard, so. Well, speaking of which. Thoughtseize. Probably take Ujin. At least that's what I would take. Oh, you could take Grim Tutor, too. I would never in a million years take Murderous Rider. I don't understand. Kind of weird, but I'll take it. That's a very good top deck. I can cast this now. Very good top deck there. Oh! Opponent doesn't like that. Opponent doesn't like the top deck Dark Ritual. Alright, 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 alright. Alright, we'll take it. Yeah, see how fast we win when our opponent isn't playing blue? We win turn 3. Oh, it's gonna kill me. That's good. That's Gucci. Alright, back to the blue wave here. Blue wave? Hashtag blue wave. Oh, no, it's red-green, right? Red-green. No blue wave here, dude. Yeah. No, it's Naya. It's got white. That tripped me up last time. This is Naya. So it's green, white, whatever. Could probably win Nota. Thought Distortion's poop. The rest of the hand is not terribly exciting. Let's move on. 2 lands, a bunch of mana. Fine. Alright. Yeah, I guess no one would like that, but someone's got to suffer through it, right? Okay, so we play this. Play Cold Hurt, Cold Steel, blah blah next turn. Whoop, that's wrong. Schwartz. I believe it's Schwartz. Oh, they have perfect colors on the gun. Once Upon a Time, turn 3 from a Naya deck. This is pretty late. It's actually really late. Makes me feel good about what's going on here. Find a land. Okay. This flash, right? Yeah, it does have flash. Invigorating Hot Springs. 4 counters on it. Modified creatures have haste, and then move a counter, put a counter on a creature, activates a sorcery once a turn. So it's like Fires of Yavimaya, but like a little bit crazier. So we play this, and then I play Arcane Signet. This is still decent, so I'll keep it. We have a sweeper in hand. If we didn't, I guess I'd discard at the bottom. Alright, we have a lot of mana. Ranger class, another threat that is not a what you call it? Actual creature. But I will kill it with Thoughtseize after I do this. Redain Skyclave in a weird sword. Skyclave is annoying. Skyclave is a little annoying, but so does Redain. Yeah, we're going to take this. That's annoying. Surprised I didn't cast those. That's kind of weird to me. Alright, so we can play nothing. It's like Rhythm of the Wild, but you get both choices. Yeah. Okay, opponent just sauces us with Samet, which hits us for, what, like 10 or something? So I only can't do it again. I'll just kill it. Gain a life, play a land, play this on non-dragon. Didn't play a land last turn, I believe. This is haste, right? Yep. Alright, they eat my thing. Don't think I care. I can make a 3/3 Karn token? Not good enough. Oh, boy. Well, I mean, I can cast this. We're dead to a land. Nothing I can really do against just dying to a land, though. Like, at all. I have to just find... I don't know. Oh, wait, are we just dead? No, we're not just dead. Or dead to a land, though? Cool. Opponent took a second to realize I'm dead. I don't know why. Play a land, cast your commander, I'm dead. Rocket science. Alright. That sucks. Opponent didn't play a lot of creatures there, and we still just sort of died. But if it wasn't for the putting counters on stupid stuff, we would have been fine. Actually, I'm going to drop Thought Distortion. Probably should have dropped it 10 years ago, because I validated my point that that card is not great. Oh, hey, Todd. Is that Todd? Todd Life. Todd. No, it's Todd Life, but ODD is in capitals. What up? It reminds me of Abe's Oddworld, your name. I don't know why. Abe's Oddworld. I just bought that game for my dad, who then complained that it took up too much space on his computer, which doesn't make any sense because it's like an 8-bit calculator worth of space at this point. But his computer is actually horrible, so... Boomer's gonna boom, I guess. Alright, so what do we put instead of that? I almost want another land, I think, because we have been a little light on some of our games with land drops. Also, games don't seem to be making it to Ulamog, even the ones where our opponent does not close out the game quickly, so maybe we can drop Ulamog as well. Put in something else, like some kind of card draw spell I'm not opposed to. I don't like Treacherous Blessing. I also don't like Yawgmoth, Yoggy boy. I do like foreboding fruit. This is instant, kind of something similar. The food isn't. I mean, the life gain is not. It's not like. I think this is just a little bit better. Oh, excuse me. Skull Raid is alright. I don't like Rankle. I don't like Eye of Vecna. Well, not currently. This is spammable. This is a scry, and then I can like... Alright, we'll just put treasure map in here. This is one of the simple things. I guess there's this. I haven't really thought about this card as like something that just draws cards and just proceeds to do things. It's not terrible. I'm sure there's a card I could take out for it that just makes me not feel terrible about it, just running it. Dread Presence has yet to ever do anything. In fact, I've played this like in 6 different decks, and I don't think I've ever cast it on 4, passed a turn, and then had a swamp enter the battlefield. Like, ever. So maybe we can drop Dread Presence for just another weird 2-minute draw 2 thing slowly. I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. We are basically trying to dig for a combo, which we have not done yet. Mind you, we have not done that yet. Wow, it's already been 2.5 hours. Good grief. I guess that's what happens when you play against blue. I guess that's just what happens. Galta? Oh, no. Bring back the blue, please. That's not true. Alright, so I don't have a hard sweeper, and I kind of like need one, and the only one is Convoke. I mean, Crux of Fate, excuse me. I can't reasonably shut down Galta. So I don't try it. Like, killing the board's just not... I need Crux of Fate or a way to find it. Alright, that's just way better, especially with Thoughtseize. That's good. I'm not going to turn 1 Thoughtseize. Yes, I am, because I have Agonizing on 2. That's fine. Turn 1 Thoughtseize. Opponent's hand is not great. Let's get rid of that. Then I'll get rid of Augur. Just go down the curve here. Or up the curve, rather. They have a ramp spell in hand. Let's deny that. It's kind of like a Giga ramp spell because it makes like a 2/2 that also discounts Galta. You drew another 2-minute card? Oh, it's a foretell. Okay. What's the green foretell? Chat, someone tell me. What do they foretell in green that I don't want to play against? What is the green foretell here? What are we doing? Let's get Cabal. I need lands. I just need mana. I have no idea what this is. I don't know what the green foretell cards are. Yeah, I only know the blues and whites. Oh my god, we just drew Crux of Fate. Oh my goodness. I don't want Gonti. Even though it's got Death Touch, I just need to find lands. That's way better. The Battle Mammoth? Oh, okay. That weird mythic rare. That, like, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Opponent Harrows. Sure, I haven't played a land yet. Can still find one off the top. They can't Harrow for anything but forests. Yep. Okay. Does that mammoth have haste? Does the mammoth have haste? That is the next question. I would like to cast this off the top, but I think it's more important that I invoke Despair. So I can just do that instead. Yeah, let's do this. Deny my opponent a land off the top. Draw some cards. Make my opponent lose some life. Rascal's Contempt is fine. It does not have haste. Okay, so Liliana's like safe if I'm minus. Alright. Soul of the Harvest. Whenever another non-token, so not itself. Gotcha. Oh! Ah, we can't. Can't. My opponent's going to cast Galta if I don't kill that, and I kind of like have to kill that. Yeah, right. I don't want the big stuff to have trample because it makes Obliterator a bit worse. But, I mean, it's still good, though, right? Obliterator is still decent. Alright, opponent, just calm down with the giant colossal threats, please. Okay, thanks, bye. Alright, we're going to just double up on Mana Rocks. This can hit me for 9 or 8, whatever, and I'm fine. I just won't die that way. Like, just play this and do that. This is better than the average card, because I can find Paradox Engine. Liliana -2 is also good in this spot, but I think they're going to Mammoth into Galta. Yep. It is the Mammoth. Haha. Good looks. Look at that. Chat helping me out. Yeah, we just take 10, that's fine. Crux of Fate, no, there's no dragons in play. Unless I make a mistake. And I'm prone to doing that, so let's do this. No dragon. That was the best Crux of Fate probably in the history of Crux of Fates too. Ooh, that's a good one too. Alright. My opponent's just playing a Brush Rider. Just playing a... Oh, look at it, dude. It's adorable. It's actually kind of creepy looking. What is that? Dude, I can kill it with Massacre Girl? Massacre Girl has value this game? Are you serious? Oh my god. Look at that. Kill the Frustrator. Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh my god. Alright, come on. Accept it. Come on. Come on. Let it happen. Come on. You have some kind of pump spell, I guess? Like a... Oh no, they're just done. I killed their Frustrator. That was all... So they don't scoop when I 3 for 1 them. I kill like the most insane things of all time. And they don't scoop, but I kill a 3/1. A deer boy. And they're like, alright. Oh no. Oh no. I mean, I get it, right? It's 3 to discount your... It's devotion for power, so, you know, 3 power makes Ulta cost less. I don't know. Alright, I think we've broken even in our wins. We'll play one more. Unless it's a blue deck, then I'm just gonna end it without saying anything. Alright, so it's black and green. Yes. It's a weird black-green thing, I think. Yeah, this is big rip. Alright, so they can choose one. Either side is not terribly frightening. Hand is struggling a little bit. Alright, this hand is not struggling. You have a discard, ramp. You can scry forever. A soft sweeper that might do something spicy. Yeah, that's better. Let's see. I ran out of 99 bananas, dude. I'm upset. I've had this bottle for a long time now. Stuff's good. It just tastes like bananas. But I can't figure out if it's like natural or artificial. It's probably artificial, let's be real. It's a really trippy bottle. Alright, they just turn 1 their commander. Well, I can't massacre for 0 for any reason, though. Okay. Well, that's crazy. Yeah. Bananas for days. Bananas for days. Alright, they tap this manually. That's kind of weird. What? They take my Celestials. Why would you take the Celestials? What are you doing? Why don't you take the Gold Blank? Isn't this just better in every way? Opponent got rid of... What did they get rid of? Like... Oh, come on. What are you doing? Fatal Push and a land, I think? Okay. Well, I mean, I have Meat Hook now. Okay, Meat Hook just got better. Why did... What is happening? What is my... What are you... What? What are you doing? My opponent needs help. Someone fax Avella. Someone just text Avella real quick. What are you doing? Okie dokie. Whenever opponent creature dies, exiles... Alright. I mean, they feel like this is a worthwhile endeavor. I almost want a Massacre Girl here. I think I will. I can just take a turn off to just hose their commander. Also denies the Mox Amber from adding mana to do anything crazy. Opponent is just... My opponent kind of walked into Meat Hook Massacre too, but mana short of Massacre Girl. Excuse me, they walked into Massacre Girl, but I was a mana short. What does that say? Just bananas. That's goofy. Alright, they did it again. Sure. Let's just... what do we do? What is my opponent doing? What am I doing? Who are we? Let's just do this. I don't want to draw that. Go away. I will gladly draw that. I feel like my opponent really wants to do something with their commander in play. So they're just casting it again. We're not. Oh, ninjutsu? There's no way. Oh my god, it's ninjutsu? What? Alright. What does this do? Alright, goodbye, Traveler. Alright, even? Yeah. And then I swing because this has menace, and nothing I can do about it. I'll hold this, see if I want to wind up drawing Languish or not. I actually have a decision here. What is all this stuff? Mojos? I don't know who Mojo is. Well, if it's a streamer, I don't know who it is. I know Mojo Jojo from the Powerpuff Girls. Is it another one? Are you kidding me? What is this deck? It's not even blue. What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop. Please. This is toxic. What do they pick up? That thing? Okay, well it grows because they have... I've taken the quadrillion. I guess I want What do I want Languish? I don't think I want Languish now. It doesn't kill this. I mean, it's good later. It's not like I can't just kill this. So that's fine. Land on top again. Just pass the turn. Do nothing. Yep. Kill this, this, I guess, when they go to swing. Let's see what happens when I block. They do fire it up. Alright, so we'll do this. Kill the thick boy. And then let that happen. I think I kind of want to land. We do have Cabal Stronghold, so it's not unreasonable. I'm going to Ebon Legion, or kill this next turn. Cast your commander. Oh, they don't cast their commander? That's toxic, dude. That is toxic. Alright, so we play this. We do this. 5, 6, 7. I can go get something that costs 2. I think I just want another board wipe. I guess... No, I expect that to die. I guess we just get another board wipe here. Crux of Fate or one of these. I guess this one. And then Eldritch Reborn. That's fine. Get rid of Eldritch Reborns. Doesn't seem good in this matchup. Oh, wait, I did it backwards. It's fine. It's still fine. We have a sweeper. Not the end of the world. I boomered it. I'm sorry. I boomered it. I should have kept the actual sweeper. That's my bad. But not the end of the world. I have no idea why my opponent did not cast this last turn. Oh, they wanted to cast the other side of it, I guess. I guess that makes sense, sure. 4 or more life. This makes me lose 1, so if they did have another way to make this big, I would have been in a bit of a bind there. But they didn't. Okay, so never punished. I actually undo all the nonsense. Undo all the nonsense. Got a card off the top here, which is nice. Oh, he has some life. Whoop. Bolus's Citadel. Okay. Well, I think we're at enough life that we can cast that and not feel bad. What does this do when it comes back? 3 counters, escape, enters the battlefield, power, flying. I happen to play the only creature with flying in my entire deck. That is... Oh, they're 1 card short, though. They can't do it. This is the only creature in my whole deck that is flying. That's crazy. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Hey, that's painful. I'm not going to cast it, though, so... Make it a zombie. Oh, he's another Magic streamer? Oh, okay. I don't really watch a lot of Magic content unless it's, like, Reed Duke or something. Getting kind of low here. I don't think I want to lose another 6. Jeez. This is actually kind of really bad. Okay. Well, that shuffles my deck, so I guess I'm happy. Sort of. Oh, well, I can't cast that one, that's for sure. Alright, my opponent's kind of out of gas. We can just hold on to this to cast Liliana later. Do I need to play a land? It's not even a swamp for Cabal Stronghold. It's probably a good idea to still play this because it's so much mana to like do the thing and still... Yeah, we're just going to play it. We're just going to play it. So they have Hive. They can actually swing and undo the channel anyways. Like they can just eat the best card, so it doesn't really matter. Alright, well as long as there's no haste threat, I guess I'm fine. And kind of just top decking. Looks like they're escaping the chain web thingy maboop. Land. Oh, that's 6. Oh, alright, we're too low. We're just too low. What are we doing? Hive would just kill us. We can't do that. That's unreasonable. I mean, we could make a 1/1 or a 2/2, and then have 2 blockers. We go to 6 and then down to 3 if they kill one of our blockers. That seems a little reckless. Seems a little reckless. Let's just cast Massacre Girl, have a blocker, and pass the turn so I can block the Hive. I'm not going to 3. That seems so insane. Masked Vandal. Alright, so we lose the Bolas' Citadel, so at least I can't make any more mistakes anymore. Yeah, they play Vorniclix. No, we can block Vorniclix, though. We have enough to just block it. That wouldn't actually do anything. That'd be totally fine. I don't think it has trample, right? This is not legendary. They can't make anything. Wait a minute. What did my opponent kill with the Vandal? Am I tripping? What did they do? Oh, wow. They didn't kill Bolas' Citadel. Trying to bait me into killing myself, maybe? I guess that's not totally unreasonable. I don't think this is Crux of Fate worthy, especially when I'm doing this. Yeah, we can just... Okay, yeah. Opponent just sees it and like, yeah, screw this. Oh no, I got ads, dude. There's ads. I got bot rated. Shoot. I was about to say welcome, first time viewer, but it is someone trying to sell me something I am not interested in. Alright. Yeah, that was a good game. It was pretty back and forth. We got low and did everything we wanted to. And that was the game where Massacre Girl could have done something significant, which is interesting. Folkmar is banned. Justice is swift. Swift justice, dude. Swift justice. So, yeah, games tended to not... Well, I guess kind of early they did. We had enough mana to cast Ulamog, except everything we were playing against was blue. So it wouldn't have really been great to do that. They just counter it, and then we exile 2 things and probably still lose. Same with Thought Distortion. If Thought Distortion was not good against 90% of what we played against, which was blue, or just slow control nonsense, I don't think Thought Distortion is good at all. And I've always thought that, and my opinion still stands on that. I don't think Thought Distortion is very good. Now, when I get hit by Thought Distortion... It's pretty miserable, but you can come back from it. You can just come back from it. It's not the end of the world. Especially like one-on-one, right? If it's like a multiplayer format and you Thought Distortion someone and they're like, oh no, and then everyone just kills them while they're like totally out of gas, it's fine. But one-on-one, for 6 mana, like, you'd almost, like, Invoke Despair almost does something kind of similar, but it actually deals with things, like, guaranteed, and it's not entirely dead in matchups where your opponent doesn't have any non-creature stuff in hand. If they don't interact with their own graveyard, it doesn't do anything. It also doesn't attack creatures. So, creatures in the graveyard. So if they have creatures in the graveyard, they might still be able to unleash or escape them or something, right? Like, Uro can still come out, and you've cast it, and I really just don't like it. Massacre Girl was good. Funny enough, every time it was good when our opponent didn't realize it was good. If that made any sense. Every time this was good, it was because our opponent sort of played into it and like didn't realize what it does or something. But other than that, not great. If we played against more things that were... I was kind of hoping we played against like a ton of white, mono white for once, and just beat it up a lot, but we didn't. Though I guess that's a good thing. I'd rather not play against mono white all day. The artifacts are fine, right? We have a ton of them. So I still like Mystic Forge here. Even just getting rid of poop on the top is fine. This is artifacts or colorless? Oh, it's both. So it's all the artifacts plus Wishclaw and Bolas Citadel, because those are artifacts. You can cast them off the top. And not Ujin, it's neither. Oh no, it's colorless. It is colorless. You can cast off the top. Excuse me. The discard was fine. The removal was fine. The sweepers were fine. I wish there was another like hard sweeper outside of Crux of Fate, but if you're mono black, you might not need them because you have so much removal. But then you're playing a lot of removal. I don't know. It felt like we drew like expensive cards very often. It's not like that many. I don't know. It just felt kind of crazy. But I mean, I certainly got the Massacre Girl itch off my. I scratched the itch there. I'm trying to think. Was anything that was just really bad? Not really. Maybe Inscription can be something else. It's fine what it is though. Like I really do like Go Blank. That's my extension. This isn't too far off. Attacking the graveyard is decent too, but like this is like more options. It's probably better than Go Blank. Probably. I don't know. There's not too many decks that like really interact with the graveyard where you feel like you want to exile it. Just sometimes. It was like a matter of just defending ourselves. It felt a little rough. Well, maybe not really though, because every time we like were dying, it was to man lands from blue decks, which I don't know what I'm supposed to do. Man lands from blue decks that are taking extra turns to hit me more than once with the man lands. Okay, not much I'm doing about that. Obliterator can probably be something else. I don't think we ever actually put it into play. Oh no, we did once and we killed it with Massacre Girl. The one time we had it in play, we killed our own Obliterator, I believe. So that's unfortunate. It does stonewall some decks. Like if you're against, if this was a legendary, I'd be so happy. But if you're against like white decks, maybe you can just block and they just like you really stonewall them with it. But that means you have it in hand, and you'd usually rather it just be a board wipe instead in that instance. So that's up to the individual there. I do like Deck of Many Things, especially monocolored decks. Feels decent. Venture's Fair is basically free. Yeah, no, I liked everything. I can't believe it's already been 3 hours. That's absolutely insane. But I'm going to call it there. Yeah, let me know what you would and would not run. Let me know what you thought was good and bad. Don't tell me a deck was bad and you hate playing against it, because I can't learn from that, and it's non-constructive, but apparently that's what YouTube likes to tell me. Anyways, like, comment, and do be subscribing, please. It is quite helpful. Pushing that 500 gold by the end of this year. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching. GG's, or peace, or both. Yeah.